or JH03EE, my man. Thank you. Thank you for that subscription. So I had an idea, right? Last time I brought back the Freaks, I played a game with them, but then I got to thinking. Yesterday, I started thinking, okay, the Freaks are all right when I play them, right? Because I know how to abuse. I know how to abuse the system. I know which ones are the best because of their body dimensions and all that. But what would happen if we just spectated them and they played? That and it got me thinking this could be interesting. So I decided I wanted to see how they act on their own. Like what do they do? But the problem was my current setup. I couldn't spectate because it's my GM. In my GM, you can't spectate. You have to play as them. So I started a new My League save, and I had to reorganize my roster. And I decided I need to take out one team, and I couldn't make the Butt-Ass Loud Boys again because I'd have to go through the full creation process of the team. So I figured, hold on, let me fix this. Oh, hell, okay, sorry. Is that better? So, so I figured who's the biggest non-factor in the NBA that I can just delete from the NBA and it won't matter at all. And I chose the Brooklyn Nets, a team that if you just wiped from the NBA, there really wouldn't be a problem whatsoever. Nobody would really care. So I replaced the Nets with my own Nets, which of course, hold on, let me unmute this. The Kings are a better choice. No, listen, I'm impartial. I really respect the Kings in the city of Sacktown, so I can't do it to them. All right, so I don't know why there's still no sound, but okay. Here are the new Nets: Kangleware, Thomas Tingles, Tardy Box, Artist Lunchmeat, Everett Giant 2. The Giant, Pteroraptor, Jerry Tubman, Donald Tiny, Arms Make Elbows, and then the lowest ranked players I could find in free agency so that they never get any game time. It's only the Freaks. And I also did something else. In the other mode, they were all the highest age possible because then I could sign them without them asking for millions and millions of dollars. So in this, I did the roster manually, and I changed all their ages to the youngest. So this means they're rookies, and they can progress even further as time goes on. So there's also the interesting aspect of how these players will develop. Will they get stronger? Will they get weaker? So it's going to be interesting. So this is their debut season. Let's see where we rank on 2K's big board, which is the rankings. Oh wait, never mind. This is the mock draft. Where are the power rankings? I want to see how the league sees us. Generally, super young teams don't do that well. League news? No, it would be under standings. We are considered the worst team. we're the worst team in the NBA right now, at least hypothetically. We don't know how we'll act within the game, but I mean, you know, you never really know how these things are going to work out. So what do you guys think? You guys down with this? Let's see how this works. I'm actually really excited. Alright. Our opening game is against the Celtics. The fan interest is at a massive 44.8%. I wouldn't mind relocating to Tennessee. I'd love if Tennessee had a basketball team, or if Nashville had a basketball team. Preds, though, my man. I don't know what happened to the sound. Hold on, we're gonna need sound for this. It's not making a peep anymore. Can we bet on the games? Yeah, of course. Huh. Let me just restart the game. And let me put up a bet here. Revlo. Keep in mind, the Celtics are one of the best teams in the East. Though you wouldn't think so with that game yesterday. Am I right, basketball fans? I'm crying. That's my favorite part of Last Resort. I'm crying. Okay. Place your bet. Will the Freak Nets win? Do we get currency just from watching? Yeah, you do. You get bonus if you're sub too. Let's see. I have to make a new one. Or wait, did I? Whatever. I'll make it again anyway. All you gotta do is this. That way I can look at this. Alright, let's make this 8 minutes, just so we have a little more time to have games develop. Alright. Let's just download Kangaroo Jack's 2017 draft. Alright. Oh, fuck no. They're already trying to trade for my Everett Giant 2. Hold on, let me decline this before we go. Actually, let me take a look at the rotations before we go, and it gives you some time to bet too. Coaching. Coach game plan. Wait. Of course I want to go into my teams. Oh wait. What? Whatever, fuck it. Alright. Let's just play.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hell yeah.
Sponsored by Kia.
Game 1 of the NBA season. A time of hope. A time of optimism.
There's that word again.
You know what? That was so, I don't know, it was so deep and it was so heartfelt the way I delivered it, I thought. I almost can't go on.
I'm just bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Oh, well, let's move on. Kenny.
The comedy doesn't really register well with the mocap. Here we go. Where it's an away game. Boo! Hey, welcome back, Great Bench. It's good to see you again. Boo! Kia is a solid brand and the official car of the NBA. Boo! Did they say Al Horford? That's Isaiah. Oh, they're a little late on the introduction. Boo! That was the least showmanship I've ever seen in a home team intro. Some guys in chat were trying to claim you're 5'2". Is this true? Do I look like a 5'2" man? That's what I look like in real life. Tingles right there. So man, I'm 5'15". Alright, he got it. Giant got it. Kangle wearer. Let's see how this works. Oh my god, this is a good start. Look at that fast offense.
Two teams at vastly different
I'm gonna move my camera.
Last year, but they played each other to a draw.
So the Nets starting 5. Ross is out there with Rain Man. Then it's G. Then
Kind of blocking everything.
Flash in at the 2.
Alright, so I think defense is going to be a problem. We might be able to just feed it to the Giant, but...
national champion at the University of Florida, one
oh.
of the most skilled and versatile big men.
It's an interesting decision.
And he hasn't gotten the attention I believe he deserves.
Kangle Ware is going to be a huge liability, and he's the highest rated player, so he's going to be on the court constantly. This is actually going to be really, really difficult for this team.
Inside, here's Rain Man.
Oh! If they feed it inside constantly, we might have a shot. But
he might not be the athlete that some of the other big
it's just if we can get any stops, we're good.
Hey,
Nikitos! Thank you for that 22 months. Oh, lunch meat! He's got the foot speed! Oh. You see, now that's we're gonna have so many offensive rebounds.
Some easy second chance opportunities there.
That's just the real lack of physicality in the post there. No reason at all.
Now this is the AI. I wanted to see how they act on their own.
Here's Tiny.
All right, Tiny. Let's see what happens.
The pass to Rain Man. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Stolen by Thomas. And now the fast break. Thomas with the ball.
Not a good start.
That's good from Horford on the assist by Thomas. Thomas got his 3rd assist.
So they're doing pretty well so far. Better than I expected, at least. I think our second unit will be pretty good once we get arms McElbows in there. Oh my god, Tingles is going to be a liability too. You see, look at Kangle. His man's already down court. This is going to be a disaster. Where's Jeremy Lin, though? I think I assigned him to the Sixers.
Here's Rain Man, defended by Crowder. It's good.
Nice. All right, it's clear who our star is going to be. It's Rain Man.
Thomas kicks to Johnson. That one falls, coming off of Thomas.
This guy's just scoring over Giant.
Thomas got 4 assists in the game.
Oh, the combination of athleticism and just the touch Johnson has. I mean, able to fit.
Hey,
hey, living old life.
Good job, man.
Hey, thanks for stopping by for 11 months. Oh.
From outside, off the mark.
Look at the bench.
In the corner, Bradley.
Raptors stood up for that. Nice. That defense. All right.
There's the dish to G.
Look at this ball movement. I'm actually pretty impressed with these guys so far.
They set the pick. Rain Man passes to G.
He's shooting a lot of threes.
Three-pointer off the mark.
He could not have been more wide open. I'm sure he's kicking himself for missing out.
How did the bet turn out? I didn't look. People probably bet a lot on the Celtics, right?
The shot.
Nice.
And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
Man, when you
It's
look
one
at
of
the
our
Nets
only
over
stops
the
right
past
there.
couple years, it's
Kangle
really
where?
astounding. I mean, they've been near the bottom of almost every major statistical category as a team.
The interesting thing is they're playing like a basketball team.
To stabilize themselves when they aren't going
Despite
well
the fact that
in the game.
in no way do they like physically resemble a human team of any sort.
Now here's Thomas. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Just 5 on the clock. Gets the
Oh my God.
Well, the three-pointer has always been a big part of Thomas's.
Oh!
At least able to hit on the move.
And the first timeout called of the game for.
Look at Lunch Meat.
Woo! Their calling card as a team because the roster, Greg, still seems to be in a state of flux.
And not many draft picks or trade assets. It really may come down to love the ones you're with, at least for a little while longer. I mean, they have some scorers, they have some playmakers. They can just find a way to block out the noise and play their game.
It's a sad
It
day.
can be an entertaining play.
It's only the first though. We're only down 5. Oh shit. Wait, I'm just gonna skip this. I don't need to watch this.
Rain man check in for G.
I wish you could customize cheerleaders. All you can do is make them wear brown and teal.
Last year, third spot the Celtics.
This was a team that was really savvy when it
All
came
right.
to getting position.
You know what we want. We don't need the TV broadcast. We don't need second chance
And
points.
so it's Brooklyn with it, trailing by 5. Here's Flash. Hits it.
Oh my God.
Flash has
The
got himself on
marksman.
the board with 3 there.
He's not the most
What a
prolific
master.
shooter from downtown, but someone on defense still has to check him.
Johnson the screen. Thomas kicks to Horford.
Oh my God. Look at Kangle. He can't get anywhere. Everyone's just picking up for him.
Nets trail by 4. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Oh.
Kevin, Kenny Atkinson.
Oh, he did it, boy. All right.
This is a fun night.
We're almost back in
Team that's
this.
So smart and opportunistic. He said, "Look, we've
You
scouted
can't
them,
even
but this
push
is the
that
first
guy.
time
He's
we've
got
actually
too much.
seen
He's
this
got
season.
too much
So it'll
balance
be
with those
interesting to see
shoulder
if we can disrupt
blades.
their offense and slow them down just a little bit. Back to you, Kevin.
It's like the dudes who hold the big poles on the balance beams, or I mean on the tight ropes. He's got that in his shoulders.
If they can't keep the damage done by those guys to a minimum, then it's going to be a long
I'm just
night.
really curious as to who will emerge as a star. Oh God, the Raptors out there. Another defensive liability. But at least Kangle's on the bench. Oh! Tardy Bucks! To the Raptor! To Tingles!
Hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot.
These guys have chemistry.
So much anticipation. You know the fans are amped up.
This
for
is
opening
crazy.
Not just the fans, baby. The players.
Oh yeah! The box is in the building.
Going into the lab, adding something new. This is the proving ground right here.
Exactly, Carl. We were looking at them as if they were circus freaks. But maybe they're just the perfect men, and we haven't adjusted to it yet. Alright. He missed the free throw, but I mean, imagine shooting free throws like that. You have to like project it from the center of your chest.
And it's tied up with that one.
Well, one thing about Coach Brad Stevens, he's very composed on the
Maybe we
sideline.
are the freaks.
He said
That's
it
the
was a
lesson of
he
this.
learned in Butler. If he gets rattled,
Who are we to
the team
label these
does.
men?
So whether the game is going well or going poorly, you can't tell from looking at him. He keeps an even kill.
Here's Flash. He has 7.
Oh.
Dub.
Yeah. Maybe the Raptors should take a step back. Maybe we need to take a look at his minutes. If Arms Make Elbows isn't playing and we've got the Raptor in there.
Pick by Zeller. Down low. Here's Olynyk. And he was camped in the lane there.
Yeah. Oh my God, we're competing.
Check out the stats for Smart. How he did last season was in at about 9 points per, 4 rebounds and 3 assists. And those numbers solid, not spectacular, and sometimes
Tingles.
what you see is what you get.
2 men's in the game.
Ball movement by Brooklyn.
2 man's my favorite because he was meant to be a 2-man, much like
pass to Flash.
much like what's his name, Kangol Ware, but I accidentally made him exactly like the Giant.
Now here's Smart. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Raptor defense.
And Jerebko has it in the corner.
Two man's playing. No! No! You see, he can't rebound! Oh my fucking god, dude.
Good job on the backboard.
We have a power forward and a small forward who are incapable of grabbing rebounds because they don't have arms.
Here's Flash, guarded by Smart to the paint. Here's Magician, and there's the whistle. Foul.
They can catch passes, but not rebounds.
How about the Celtics? Over the last 3 seasons,
He drew the foul, though.
from a subpar defensive team to elite status. You look around the league, there may not be a better.
I have a feeling at some point this game is gonna crash or there's gonna be a bug or something.
The Nets have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And if we want to take a
Beautiful.
look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And as good as the Celtics have been defensively, Chris, Coach Brad Stevens thinks they can get even better.
Well, yeah, at times they've been a bunch of hacks. They still foul too often and struggled on the defensive glass. I think
Look at this. You see the perfect trajectory somehow.
If they can address those issues, this defense could be scary.
It's right out of his neck.
He's off on the second. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Green dishes to Smart.
The positive thing is like Tardy Box and the Raptor can still put a body on the guys. They just can't get their hands up.
And it goes down 2 points.
Oh, kind of a nice, unselfish play from
Tingles has to hit a 3. Tingles has been the star so far.
Left wing.
All right, the ball
Here's
is.
Magician, and stolen by Zeller.
Whoa, I can't wrap my head around that one.
And here's Smart. Here's Green. Offensive rebound with the second effort.
Yeah!
And here we go. Here's Magician.
Oh!
Here's
Nice.
Z, and he lays
Yes!
Z's got his
Beautiful.
bucket of the night.
Offensive rebounds.
Crashing the glass, then goes right back up with it.
Smart passes to Zeller. That one doesn't
Nice
go.
defense by Giant
The Nets
2.
go the other way.
Giant 2 is great because he doesn't
About
have
3
any
seconds
defining
between
features.
shot and
He's just
game
big.
clock. That gives them the lead. And the Nets lead by 1.
We're actually up.
Now Smart.
They're dribbling it out. Maybe I can bring it back to 6 minutes for quarters. I didn't think the extra 2 minutes would make it seem so
Green by
long.
Olynyk. Outside Green. Good and Smart.
God, he just has no arms. You can't guard
Green's got
him.
his first points of the game.
The assist by Smart, and I think his playmaking is coming along.
Plenty of offense.
The butt-ass Loud Boys are now the Brooklyn Nets because I had to change from my GM to my league, and I didn't quite recreate the entire team. I just kind of
How good has the ball movement
switched
been
it up.
Just absolutely terrific.
Yeah, really unselfish.
Oh, Tiny's back in the game.
In it for each other. I mean, racking up huge assist totals. Love to see the game being played.
Don't tell me Kangol Ware is back in. Hopefully, as the season goes on, the system realizes that Kangol Ware, yep, he's right there. That Kangol Ware
And it's Magician. And it's
is in,
and it's Tiny in at the point guard.
isn't the
Now
guy we
here's
want
Horford.
on the court.
Outside Thomas. Smart wide open. He fires. That 3 off the mark.
Since
I thought that was going
oh my
to
god, he's so
look
fast.
good.
Since Tardy Box has no arms, I think the system registers
To the inside.
every shot taken near him as wide
No
open.
good.
That was as easy as it gets. He needs to complete those looks.
And it had been something that had been talked about in the past via trade, but
Oh, that looked a lot like goaltending. Oh my god, lunch meat!
it was the fit that he wanted team-wise, and Horford was ready for a new challenge. So great fit
No
with
way.
this roster and the city of Boston.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting a respectable 47% from the field.
Don't
in this
shoot
one.
through. Oh my god. The Giant has shot like 6 threes. Hold on. I gotta see how many threes this guy has shot. The Giant. Wait, only 2 threes. Wow. I feel like he shot way more than that. Maybe I'm out of my mind.
2 from deep here in the second.
Yeah, does the Giant think he's like a spot-up shooter?
Horford in the post.
Nice
G with the
D.
rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not.
What happened there? I kind of spaced out. I think. All right, Tiny Pat. It's a little hard to tell, but I think it's just due to him not having arms.
As the Celtics gain possession.
That is
Giant do his signature off the top of the backboard shot. That's like, you know, throughout history, players develop, you know, like the sky hook, finger roll.
The Celtics have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5.
The off the top of the backboard shot is his specialty.
Guys, you look around the league and the post-up is
Good
giving way
defense.
to more and more pick and rolls, more and more three-point shooting. Some big men don't like it, but Amir Johnson embraces the change.
Here we go.
He said, "It's what I do."
Oh!
I like to set screens and roll. And Kevin, with his combination of
Beautiful.
and finishing inside, has become one of the best at it.
You guys should check out NBAstore.com.
Here's Thomas. After the basket by Brooklyn, Horford sets a screen for Crowder. Here's Johnson. Boston
Nice.
again missing. Nets have
When
gone
Kangle Ware
1
is
for
there,
the second quarter.
he can put up a nice little defense.
Inside.
What's Tardy gonna do?
Foul.
Nice.
He misses, he'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. Chris, who was your toughest matchup when you were playing? For either the offensive or defensive side of things?
I like how you can see his skin. He's kind of got flaps coming through his jersey.
A couple of seasons, I really had fun playing for Sacramento when just in the West Coast on a nightly basis, the power forwards were Dirk Nowitzki, Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Rasheed Wallace, Brian Grant, and all these guys were in their prime.
Hey,
so
hey, God is dead.
Having to be
Thank you for that.
the showers.
28 months.
You
I
sauce.
appreciate that.
Yes.
Period. So you know, you can't sleep on anybody in this league.
Well said.
Here we go.
Now here's
Oh no, Kangle.
That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 6 assists here tonight.
And you know what? He's underrated there.
Look at it. Look at Kangle's legs as he runs.
Either hand inside.
His feet are so
Here's
small.
Magician, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the
Oh
other way.
shit. Alright, this is bad.
Let's take a look at the playmaking here. This chart with the assist totals split between the front court and the back court tonight for Boston.
And their guards have been the ones to really
Hey, what would you guys think? This is a strange idea. But what hypothetically, if I made a series of videos that covered Steven Seagal's
And you know,
entire
there was so much
career?
excitement surrounding the Nets when they finished the new arena in Brooklyn in 2012.
What
They
if
traded
this
for
in this
Paul Pierce and
hypothetical
Kevin Garnett
situation,
to
would
try
you
to
watch
fast-track
such a
their
product?
success. But that win now strategy really favored.
Yeah, and that's what can happen when you mortgage your future. Short-term goals can lead to that long-term misery, and they still have some pieces they can build around. We'll see what
Oh shit, no.
they can attract.
Because I've got a Seagal fascination as of late.
Offside Crowder.
No? Alright.
There are the Celtics with another
Uh-oh. Okay, we're down by 3. And I don't want to say... Hold on, let me check some stats here. Let me refer to the... Plus minus is a stat that tracks, you know, the score when you're on the floor. Like, the total score, the deficit. Kangle Ware has a -4, meaning the score has been a total of -4 points when he's been on the floor. Everett Giant, on the other hand, has a +4, but the Giant, surprisingly, has a -7. It's plus minus bullshit in basketball like it is in hockey. It's not exactly the best stat because, I mean, there are a lot of circumstantial things.
It's stolen by G. Horford's shot is good.
His shooting
But it's
has
decent.
been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Dishes to G.
Well, people consider PER, player efficiency rating, to be the golden stat.
On the basket from Magician.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Oh god, Kangle Ware's liability again.
Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Now, Jay Crowder, by some advanced metrics, ranked as a top 6
Look at that.
small
He just
forward
can't
in the
even
last
keep
season.
up.
He's a gritty, defensive-minded player. He makes a positive impact on both ends of the court.
And Crowder eager to prove himself after being acquired by the Celtics in the Rajon Rondo
Okay,
trade.
here we go.
The Celtics got a steal of a contract through 2020.
Hopefully.
He's really helped establish
All right,
that tough,
so we're down by
high-effort
4.
culture in
We've
Boston.
come back from a deficit like this. Once we get Kangle off the floor and get our second unit in, I'd like to see Arms McElbows get some minutes. But unfortunately, the dude is like the lowest ranked player.
And both free throws good from Crowder. And Jay Crowder at 6'6", 6'7", not the tallest guy at the forward spot, but he is solid.
So true.
If we could get
Everybody
Tingles
needs
back
a
in.
perimeter player who can deal with those strength matchups.
Oh my God.
Crowder is physical. He doesn't back down from anybody. He's a difference maker on that defensive.
Not hard to see why.
The problem here
Picking
is
up points on this one.
that
Just
Tardy
too many
Box
good looks
misses
from
a lot of passes, can't rebound,
It's
can't block.
deflected and stolen by
Tiny's throwing terrible passes.
Here's Johnson. And
This
then
is a big
Johnson
swing
with the
out of nowhere.
Well, there's hot guys, and then there's really hot. They just can't miss.
And there seems to be no let up in sight. Everything they put up now just looks like it's going to go in.
Here's Magician. He has 5. There's the pick. Nets passing it around. Clock at 6 to the right
Here
side.
we go.
Pass to Boss. Here's the 3. But there we go.
I think that was
Let's
the
keep it
first
alive.
shot that Kangle's
Pass to Rain.
taken.
Here's Boss.
If he does nothing on offense, he has no purpose
Here's
whatsoever.
Magician. And the pass to Boss.
A lot of ball movement, but nothing really being accomplished.
Brooklyn needs to get off a shot
Oh.
here. And another shot.
That was a terrible
You were
possession.
shocked when you
Oh, Tiny!
shots like that. The D should be thanking their lucky stars right now.
Tiny?
Here's Tiny. But shot that time, not on target. Excellent.
What's up,
feed
Shoot
from
Perk?
Thomas. Bradley kicks to Thomas.
I feel like they were doing a lot better not too long ago. I feel like things were going all right. Just something happened.
Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
How does the Giant let anybody score in there? This is just all AI. Yeah, I switched up the modes so that I could see how they behave on their own. At the beginning, they were really impressive. There was tons of ball movement. Now they pass the ball between 3 guys constantly.
And a whole new group out
But
on the
beyond
floor for the
that,
Celtics. And a new group in for the Nets.
nothing's really
Rain
being
Man checked in
accomplished.
for G. Dub comes in for Boss. Z's checked in for Rain Man. And Flash is subbed in for Tiny. And they pick
Nice.
up 2. Magician's got
We gotta
4
stop this run.
Oh, nice inbounds. You can't draw it up any better.
Smart kicks to
Another
Zub.
side note, if you're just showing up,
Outside Green.
in the other mode they were all like 39 and 40. I changed them to the youngest age so that we can see how they develop over time. Should we choose to start simulating a little, and we can see which ones become stars and which ones kind of never develop.
Points of the game.
Well, that's because he prides himself.
All right, Tingles is
on
back in the
unselfish
game.
play, analytic, making the right play there. Moving
Oh
the
my
ball to the
God.
open man.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They
Terror
might
Raptor and
settle
Tardy
a
Box
tad too
have
much
personally been responsible for about 10 Boston points, and I'd say Kangle Ware is also
Green by Olynyk. And a wide open
has
shot
some
for
blood on
Green.
his hands here.
That one off the back iron and out. Nets trail by 12. Jacks
Oh.
up a 3. Flash misses.
All right,
solid rebound there, and with the score like
we have both the Giants on the court. No, never mind, that's
and
2
the
man.
board to get lazy.
Smart misses.
Nice rebound.
Would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Well, that's just not why
Give it to him.
take that shot in
Oh.
that situation. He'll think better of it next time around.
Here's Rain Man. He
Wait,
hasn't
what?
yet Put up any points in this one.
You can't
Traveling. Okay, pass, and then it hits. It hits nothing. Then he picks it up and it's traveling.
that loose right now.
Man,
I'm
there's
looking forward to a lot of
careless play like
a lot
that
of
at
this.
point in the game.
I'm looking
Has to
forward
be
to a
smart.
lot of Just physically impossible things.
And Boston has possession. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
It could, yeah, it could have hit tardy box.
Smart, tight defense on him.
A lot of particles and just atoms flying everywhere.
He feeds it to Green.
You ain't getting past Tingles, dude.
With a step back.
That's some defense right there. I'm surprised at how well Tingles is doing.
Here's Magician. Here's Z. He got it up in time.
All right, really bad finish to that half.
That'll do it for the first half.
Really bad.
They finish off the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-4 run. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
All right, hold on. Gonna throw in some coffee.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, you're
here's
in
an
a good
interview.
position here at the break. What do
Enjoy
you tell your
David
team to make
Aldridge.
sure they don't let up?
Enjoy Aldridge's face.
Well, I don't think it's about letting up or playing better. Or it's just playing the right way. We just have to play good basketball. And we talked about it before the game. That's our goal going into the game. That doesn't change no matter what the score is. So that'll be the discussion at halftime.
Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. We have
shout out to
crowd joining us for our halftime report.
Pete's
Ernie
Anniversary
Johnson,
Blend
the illustrious Kenny the Jet
2017,
Smith, and
which tastes like
Shaquille
marshmallows.
O'Neal. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They saw their lead grow to a high water mark of 5 in the period. The second quarter was all.
Can I sub out my players or not? I actually don't know if I have that power right now.
As they did their job
I don't think I'm
with
technically not
precision,
controlling
now
the
sitting on a
team.
comfortable 12-point lead at the half. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
You got to like their offensive fish.
That, sadly, wraps up the halftime show. No. The third quarter set to begin in just a few. We'll see you right here, though, after the game. So
they're so full of life, like they are on TV. You can't wait to watch LeBron versus Durant. I feel like this has been the worst playoffs I've ever seen. But the finals might be interesting.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here.
If they aren't, this is probably the worst NBA postseason ever.
Without question, Amir Johnson displaying his skills today.
Yeah, how about that first half? He's already scored more points than he averages.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, somewhat surprisingly, he's been looking for his own shot, but the defense has been daring him to do it, so we might as well let it fly.
A lot of great young talent, Chris, coming in the game.
Yeah, the Kawhi injury just made these playoffs all that much worse.
I really like Towns and Wiggins. I really like this Minnesota team. I think their team can become a fan favorite as we see the game go on.
All right, here we go.
Also, Kyrie Irving.
Down
Kyrie
14,
Irving just won a
still a lot of game left.
How about Davis, Anthony Davis? I just think we have some great young talent. Excited to see what the future holds.
So fun. Thomas is the point.
Nice.
To his side. Johnson.
Oh wait, no, never mind. I thought it was on the Celtics. I thought we were about to get a free throw. Shit! Was that Kangle? It probably was.
Here is Thomas. Picked by Horford. Upside Thomas. Fires from 18. Lands soft on
I think like a lot of side I don't know, a lot of like series in the playoffs have been close, but they're like the non-factor teams that you know are just going to get bulldozed by the Warriors and the Cavs, and that's why it seems so boring. Because they're just two super teams in the NBA, and it's like just inevitable that they're going to meet.
Second shot opportunity.
I've been enjoying watching hockey though. I feel like hockey's a sport I can really get into.
The Nets have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line.
Like when I was even watching the Clippers, I really wanted them to win, but at the same time, it was like they're just gonna get shit on by the Warriors because we don't even have Blake Griffin. It's like, what's the point? And even if we had him,
and the Celtics certainly
I don't know. The NBA is in a weird place right now.
Chris, one of the
But Kangleware,
fastest
he's
teams
in a
the
great
league,
place.
They shoot a lot of threes.
Well, one of the more data-driven organizations trying to find the most effective ways to score. It's paying off. Last season, they were in the top half of the league in offensive efficiency for the first time in 6 seasons.
And he makes
Nice.
both free throws. Celtics leading by 14.
All right.
Outside
So we're
Thomas.
down by 14. Still not
Johnson
too bad.
dishes to Bradley. Launches a three. G with the rebound.
We've got the Giant in for
G's got
rebounds.
4
I think the
rebounds.
Giant might be set
Pass
to be a post up, not a post up shooter, like
Over a minute
an
and a half
outside
into the third
shooter.
quarter of action.
Oh, what?
Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Thomas with the...
Excuse me? Okay, hold on. Oh my god. This is fucking incredible.
Ball.
That's insane.
That's 5. Here's the 3. Rebounded
I've never
by
quite seen anything like that.
He's got his 5th rebound in this one. Shoots from 14. And it's
Nice. That might have been the juice we needed right there.
Discipline he shows, recognizing the size
That
of
might
his
have been what we
He
needed.
rises up and pulls the trigger.
outside Thomas.
Just put your hands up, Giant. Jesus.
Rebound and puts it back up and in.
You can't forget about Horford. I mean, carving out space inside for the putback.
Timeout called the Nets. Al Horford with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, but they better talk about him because he's really attacked them down inside. They haven't been able to stop him.
Dude, he had the Lonzos on. It's true. He's sponsored by the Big Baller brand. The only player outside of the Ball brothers.
7 rebounds and 3 assists. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what
All right,
he
down
does best,
12.
putting points on the board.
Here's Tiny.
We're still riding some energy from that tiny alley-oop.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn.
We need to hit some threes.
Takes a 3.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take that back. The voice recognition software is really biting me in the ass, my man. The voice coach that I didn't know was installed.
16 points for Horford.
And when he gets it in close, Al Horford is one of the best. I mean, one of the premier finishers in this league.
There's the pass to Flash.
All right, Tingles, show me something.
Pass to Tiny. The feed now to G. Passes it to Raymond. Just 5 to shoot.
Fuck! Stop shooting threes, dude!
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Thomas kicks to Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
This is just all. This is going all wrong. This is what I imagined in my head.
You think about Avery Bradley, a star high school player. And while he's become a highly regarded defensive player, offensively, he's more of a role player. Spot up threes and smart cutting off the ball.
Here's Tiny.
These aren't plays they're running either.
The arc. No good that time. Now
Why is he shooting threes? Why?
Outside Bradley.
Stop doing this.
Johnson sets the screen for Bradley. Back to Thomas from deep. Rebound,
right.
Brooklyn. And Avery Bradley leading the Celtics in minutes played the last 2 years.
I can see the frustration in their faces too. I know they're not happy about this. The competitors. All right, yes, yes. They should have benched everyone but Lunchmeat.
You wonder how much better he can become.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Tyler Zeller's checked in for Johnson.
All right, down 16. No defense coming. Nice. He fucked it up himself.
Nets trail by 16. Here's Z.
Why? Why spot up for a three?
Shot you want him to take every time. He just happened to miss that time.
Jerebko kicks to Thomas. To the paint, Zeller.
I gotta take a. Oh my god.
In the act of shooting.
Let me take a quick look at something. Tendencies. Shot close, shot under basket, rating 0. Shot close, shot mid range. Dude, he is really like, I don't know. I never did this myself. He's really. He just wants to shoot. He never wants to go into the basket.
Here now for a three-point play.
A high efficiency scorer. I mean, inside. I mean, Zeller with those great soft hands.
And a lot of legends say nowadays, Chris, players don't have that same animosity they once had toward other teams, other players. Why is that? And which camp did you fall in?
Well, I think the world is smaller now. I think when you look at the fact of the internet and the fact that you can now watch your friends that maybe.
Why is Chris Webber talking about the internet?
And 15, you can watch them now through the various apps. I think it allows you to stay closer, you know, and allows you to build those relationships. The fact that everybody has a cellular phone now. So I think the world is smaller than it was when I played.
Yeah.
But there are some guys I
Dobas
really
is gone for
respect that
good.
I haven't
That guy
spoken to
sucks.
until after they retired. Or until after I retired. And so I wasn't in the camp of kissy, huggy, Philly, all that good stuff. If I knew
Chris
you and I
Webber's
played
just
with
not
you on another team,
the
I'd
best
always show
guy.
you love, but you could be my brother, and once the jump ball goes
Come
up,
on.
if you're on the team, you know, for these 48 minutes, I don't know you. The only family
He's
I
been
have
talking
in
for
those
so
48
long.
minutes is my mom in the stands cheering for me, my pops, and my 12 teammates and my coaches. I want to see guys fight and claw for it and compete, and not that you can't. It just kind of doesn't throw the impression that you are when you're singing Kumbaya together at halftime during the game, smiling and taking pictures.
That's an excellent point. And the Celtics always looking for players with the
That's a
chip
great
on their
point.
shoulder. I think in Marcus Smart, Chris, they've found that guy that fits that mold.
Well, let's be honest, his temper is
Oh,
not
no.
the best of him at times. But the Celtics prefer a guy that they have to rein in a little as opposed to one that they have to try to light a fire up under.
There's the pass to Dub. Here's Magician.
He started talking about the internet and he ended
Lead pass
with like standing around the campfire singing Kumbaya.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Smart kicks to Green. He dishes it to Olynyk. Over in the corner, Green.
There we go.
Unloads from 13. Rebound.
Nice
Brooklyn.
D. All right, this is where we get back in this game.
Tonight.
2-man
Pass to Flash.
to Tingles.
And
Oh,
coming up as he
almost
misses
finishes
that
it.
one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Are you guys telling me that you don't like halftime interviews and a lot of color commentary and a lot of sports media in general? When the game ends and they're like, "So how you feeling? Do you feel good about that win?"
Right away, they made some great moves hiring Brad Stevens from the college ranks to take over as head coach. And also, a terrific trade with Brooklyn, getting 3 first-round picks
And
the
also-
right to swap picks in exchange for Garnett and Paul Pierce.
Good on the second free throw. And you talk
My favorite
about
thing
that
is
trade with the
Sports
Nets
Center
getting back
when they're
one
talking about football,
Wow,
like
I forgot about that.
when
Yeah, Brooklyn's
the football
run with
season
the
is
Bears,
like
KD
6
was
months
short-lived,
away and
they're
there's like no
fortunate
free
to win.
agency yet or anything, and they're just talking about football endlessly.
So many young assets. You knew.
It's like, who could watch this? It's every day. Oh, tardy box!
2 points.
Get us back in here.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to.
Please perform the Weber rant word for word for yourself, Elblick. If I could extract that rant, I would do it.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Find the lanes. One shot. Nice. All right, 13. It's not a blowout yet.
Leading by 13.
Who scored the most so far? I'm actually going to check that
Now here's
when this
Smart.
quarter ends.
Pick by Zeller.
I'm fairly confident that it's
Kicks it to Green.
tingles.
6 on the shot clock. It's deflected.
Nice. Wait, did Charlie Box just block it? Hold on. He blocked the ball.
Second chance shot. Zeller
Come
grabs
on.
the board. Boston's
This is
getting
disappointing.
blank from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
After this game, I say we simulate about half the season, right? And then we see where they're at. Because there's going to be a lot of simulating and then revisiting.
He's just looked lost on offense, but luckily for him, his teammates have really stepped up in a big way.
And again, it's the Nets.
Is there a reason that all my centers seem to believe that they're three-point shooters?
Urepko in the post.
Nice.
Cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
Everybody's just running around and flailing, and it kind of resembled good defense.
Misses the jumper, and they can't get anything on the break.
Taking me 2 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Second difference from the shot
This
clock
game
to
has been a little too
Green
long.
kicks to Urepko. Green, the pass to Smart. The feed to Olynyk. Shot to end this cold run. Good.
Whoa.
Smart gets the assist. Olynyk's got 5.
Here he goes.
Wow, you can't leave him open. Olynyk will knock it down every time.
2K17 did evaluate us as the worst team in the NBA.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Dub. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Now into the lineup for the Nets.
Thomas. That shot off. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome.
Oh.
And meanwhile, Coach Brad Stevens talking to his team.
Hey, defense at the start of the quarter and the end of the quarter has been really good. Okay, it's been really good. Offensively, let's just keep moving that thing.
As calm as he can be, Brad Stevens did have one.
Worst in every category? I don't know. It was just the power rankings. It just said the Nets are projected to be the worst team in the NBA.
Your offense. If you don't have a good look, move the ball. Maybe someone else does.
And thanks again for
joining. Whoa! The neck dunk. That's what I like to see. Oh, I'm not going to be able to see it, but... Oh, yes, I will. That's so sick. God, that has to hurt,
so
though.
For Brooklyn now, Rain Man is out there with Dub.
I love that
Tiny,
shit.
And it's Rain Man, and it's Magician.
We still get our occasional highlights out of this, despite the fact that we're getting destroyed.
And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the
I think
shot.
Charlie should just do that every time. Just use his body to stop them from making the shot.
Amir Johnson, the last ever prep to pro draftee. Now look, he was taken out of high school with the 56th pick by the Pistons back in 2005. Learning from the vets on that squad, he learned how to win.
The first one falls. And we're not used to thinking of 11-year vets still having room to grow. But you know what, Chris? That might be the case with Amir Johnson.
Well, it's
Look at Giant's arms. He's got them tucked beneath his legs on the bench. Same with Tube Man.
Never averaged more than 28 minutes a game, despite being that highly effective player. That could mean he's had a lot of tread left on those tires.
Come on.
Rain Man,
Yes! Still fighting. I like that. We've actually cut the deficit quite a bit.
And again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks.
Who knows? Maybe a miracle could happen. Oh god, Kangle's in the game. Never mind. Miracle canceled.
Celtics leading by 12.
You see, look at him. He's not gonna be able to guard his man.
Outside Thomas. He kicks it to
All
Johnson.
right. Amir Johnson isn't gonna like
Pass to Brandt.
ISO, so it's fine.
Fires the three. Rebounded by the
Nice.
Nets.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Oh, Kangle's gonna get 3 seconds right now. Yep.
And it's gonna be a 3-second.
Kangle, he got 3 seconds in the key. I was watching him because he couldn't move. He tried to go through a guy. He just couldn't get past him.
And Brooklyn making a change here. G's checked in. It's stolen by G.
Oh, nice. G. Shoot that thing. Oh, man.
Here's Rain Man, defended by Crowder. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn.
They share the ball.
Magician.
It's just it rarely accomplishes anything because they're just passing between the same guys over and over again.
Here's Boss. And the Knicks miss again. Boston leading by 12.
A 3-second violation is like when you stand in this green rectangle here. It's called the key for more than 3 seconds. You're only allowed to be in there for under 3 seconds.
Johnson kicks to Thomas.
Unless you're like guarding a guy who's in there.
It's rebounded by Boss. Boss has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Fuck, the problem with this guy is he has so much inertia and those legs can reach so far that he keeps stepping out of bounds.
Out of bounds in basketball. Not sure how he made that mistake.
Of course, man. I'm happy to educate on the b-ball.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Outside Thomas.
Block. Side out.
That's his first personal foul, second team foul.
Oh, man. I don't know what this replay is, but I like it, and I can't skip it. So I'm just enjoying it while it lasts. I don't know what I'm looking at right now, but it's rather cinematic. I really can't skip this or move or anything. I'm pretty confused. I guess this is just gonna keep going. The whole foul, like from the... That was the replay of a blocking foul. But they started like a minute before it happened and they played it in slow motion.
Here's Johnson.
Great. Thanks, Kangle.
8 attempts. He has a scorching 86%.
You know, Kevin, not known for his scoring, but offensively, Johnson making an impact.
Here's Magician.
Oh, God.
Sent back by Horford. They retain possession.
Nice.
They shoot again.
Lunch meat.
And it's 13 points for Rain Man.
When lunch meat isn't stepping out of bounds, man. He's got 13 points tonight.
In the paint.
And here is Thomas. To the middle. It's tipped.
Oh, Kangle tipped it.
And the shot
Oh, man. He almost played good defense.
Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, listed as 6'9", Amir Johnson plays a lot bigger than that.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
When we start simulating, it'll be interesting to see the stats. Because I bet you that some players who can't physically achieve like getting points and steals and rebounds in game, when we simulate, they'll have more than they should.
And the 3 off target.
All right, let's say Kangle develops to like a 99 overall player. It won't really matter when we actually like spectate a game because he's still gonna be like completely incapable of moving.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Passes it to Boss.
I want to see if I can edit.
Here's Rain Man.
Oh! You see, if the Giant just sticks down there in the key,
needed to rotate over and help.
he's going to be good. He's going to be fine.
Retired last season. One thing that
He's going to be the best player in the NBA.
Is the need to improve youth development of basketball in this country. Now, he grew up in Italy and feels like a lot of kids aren't getting the coaching and skill development they need at a young age here. What do you think?
I agree. I
Yeah,
think,
Tiny's actually way better than Kangol.
Game is being lost, not necessarily with just
Tiny's slow, but like he can
superstar
stay in front of
players, but
guys.
I mean the true essence of the game, how to box out, how to make a bounce pass, how to play for
Oh
your
God,
team.
Weber's
Just
going
the
off
culture
again.
of the game needs to go back to its origin, and I think that can happen through the NBA taking charge like they have in this. I mean, who better than the best players in the best league, the best commissioner in the world? And so I think it's great that we get involved in these communities and make sure that we set the tempo and the template for how the game is grown in these communities.
Well, that was well said.
Very succinct.
Outside Thomas to the paint. It's stolen by G.
Oh, here we go. No, no, no. Keep the movement.
Here's Magician.
It's a fast break. Oh my God.
Flash is checked in for Brooklyn.
The fast break was supposed to be fast.
Celtics leading by 11.
Why do NBA fans like their commissioner so much? He's Silver's pretty well liked, more so than Stern. But it's mainly because he hasn't made like any controversial decisions yet.
Down low.
He like hasn't been a lockout or anything. He's just new, you know.
Here's Thomas.
Oh fuck!
That's good from Johnson on the assist by Thomas. Johnson's got.
Look at wait! Did you see that?
Timeout.
Oh man, the ball was affixed to his wrist.
Agent by the Celtics. Now he had been a fan favorite in Toronto, much beloved in the locker room. Persistent ankle injuries gave the Raptors front office concern.
Yeah, I can't skip this.
Hey,
no, I'm not just saying this because I really enjoy it. There we go. Hey, Soli! Thank you for that 25 months. Exactly. If we weren't playing around with eugenics, this wouldn't be possible.
We can't keep making the hero ball play.
This is all thanks to stem cell research, somehow.
Back to you, Kevin.
Lock at 6. Here's Flash. And again,
Not the best three-pointer. We're hanging around like, you know, like 11 to 14 points. But
with the great upside. But Chris, do you think the doubts about his consistency
not gonna last.
were founded?
But you know what? He only missed 3 games last season, so I don't know if I'd agree with all the rumors. By all accounts, a class act and a great teammate.
Oh,
the Celtics
man.
were happy to have him, and I would think looking to resign him after this season.
oh man,
What an
some
awful
guys told
decision.
me Charlie downloaded a jiggle mod for the cheerleaders.
Celtics leading by
It actually like really I guess it's not shocking, but it's pretty astounding how many like boob mods there are for Skyrim and stuff.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's
In
going
fact,
to line
we
for
had
one
the
more.
pleasure of watching a live stream in which a man showed off his various sexual mods for his Skyrim game. That was actually great though. I was in my head was in another space, but
One shot.
all right. NPCs love fisting.
On the free throw, no good. Austin's gone.
After
0
Twitch streams, we used to go like
from long range.
raid other streamers and try and get them to play Space Phone. We came across this guy that was showing off his Skyrim save, and one of his saves was like an NPC fisting another one, and he said in chat, NPCs love fisting.
3 left in the fourth quarter.
He's very proud of it.
Tiny.
Poor Tiny.
G
How do you miss that?
Celtics leading by 13. Thomas dishes to Johnson.
Wait, did Kangle actually get some air there in guarding that man? No, never mind. This is his full vertical. Look at that vertical leap. Turn off depth of field. Oh my god, look at what the fuck is happening there.
You know what?
He's got like a lightning bolt for a leg. Quiet.
The first one falls. The NBA game more analyzed than ever before. The teams are competing against one another, but also
he's drawing energy from the Earth's core. He's got to have some sort of power.
A very important part of that.
Well,
he must have a lot of
one
intestines.
thing that you have to remember about analytics, though, is that there isn't a consistent variable.
Oh God, here we go.
It doesn't take into account what a guy went through that day, the defender that's playing against him, whether it's cold, whether it's warm. So I caution a little bit about analytics, but at the same time, fans need as much information as possible. So I'm glad that the fans get as much information as they need, because then they can be as informed as they like to, so they can sit back as armchair quarterback like myself and kind of make decisions or second-guess decisions that are going on based on their knowledge of the game. So I think it's great for teams, for fans, for everyone, that you just have more information about the teams that you love.
That's an excellent point.
Everything he says is so fucking good. Such a good point.
And the pass to Boss.
It's like he makes his point 3 seconds in, and then he just keeps talking.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend. Well, if it was
an excellent point.
Reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
No, that's the nail in the coffin. Call for the game.
Oh, he made one! He made a 3! Look at Arms McElbows! Wait, I want to see what was happening on the bench. I don't know why Arms hasn't gotten any minutes. Let's take a look at the celebration here. All right, here we go. Giant three-pointer.
12 points.
Fading away too. All right, terrible game.
Outside Thomas.
Very humiliating.
And so it's Boston.
Out of all these boys, who do you think is the most hung? I can tell you that it's definitely not Kangle.
Thanks very much, Al. Big offensive night for you. How were you able to get to your spots where you like to score?
Let's hear this.
The guys were just finding me, and so it kind of freed me up a little bit and allowed me to get more shots. And we were flying around the whole game.
And you guys moved the ball, one of the best teams in the league, Al. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always.
The 2K Sports.
I think they like when this game just came out, they would freeze on his face for like 3 seconds, and he would always look really bizarre.
Jordan, player of the game. Al Horford. Well, what I like about Al Horford is his back.
All right, let's check the box score. All right. Lunch meat, as expected, top performer. Shot 7 for 8, but he was minus 17. Everett Giant was the most productive player by that metric. But the Giant was actually the least effective on the court. The Giant with the double-double, though. All right, let's see. All right, so some stuff to be done here. Roster. I want to see something. Let's look at the Giant. tendencies. Please, God. Alright, here we go. Never. You don't shoot threes ever, okay? Tendencies. I like this view. Yeah, he made his 1-3. Now he's retiring from 3-point shooting. That's fine. Okay. I think that alone will make our team a lot better. Now. Oh shit, I just noticed that all of our players are on a 1-year contract. That's gonna make this a lot harder. But whatever, we don't have to worry about that till next year. Let's see. Alright. So let's simulate 2 months. Okay, they're trying to trade for the Giant 2. Pteroraptor is injured. Sprained finger. We'll have the CPU fix it. What? Just scout all positions. Go. They opened up with a huge winning streak. Where are we ranked? We're ranked number 4. Wait, no, that's the mock draft. Sorry, I keep doing that. Where are we on the power rankings? Number 5. This is actually really surprising. Let's do one more month of this. Just go. Just go. No. Wait, they're trying to trade for Kangleware. Alright, they're actually doing decent. Let's check out the stats so far in the season. Let's see what's going on here. Player stats. Lunchmeat is leading us with he's 17.5 points per game, 8.2 rebounds. Everett Giant 2 is injured with a dislocated right elbow. Arms McElbow, strangely, is on the board with double-digit points. Oh yeah, by the way, I gotta do that. The bet. Tiny has fallen. Let's see, rookie report. And Artist Lunchmeat is currently the #1 ranked rookie. Marble's just a random free agent. Alright, let's see. Let's sub one more month and then let's watch a game, but I'm going to change the minutes. I don't want to trade any of my boys. Even though I would be happy to get rid of Kangleware, not for Monty Ellis though. Alright, now we're back to like 500. Alright. Toronto Raptors. Let's see if we can relocate our city. What are you guys feeling here? Maybe we move to the south, my man. Nashville, Tennessee. Yeah. Are we there yet? Do you think the Zaza play was dirty or just NBA riffraff? It's hard to tell. It didn't look like the most intentional thing in the world, but I wouldn't put it past him. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and watch a game. We have the All-Star game coming up, which should be interesting. Actually, let's simulate to the All-Star game. Don't trade to me. Don't you dare. No. Alright, let's I want to see something. I'm pretty sure a lot of my players are going to be in this game.
Game show presented by Kia.
So I want to see who's who.
The Rising Stars Challenge. Welcome to 2K Sports. I got the big diesel here, got the jet. I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll watch the elites in this one as they go up again.
I want to see.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
I want to see the roster here, and then I'm out. Look at all my boys are in here. Terroraptor, Tingles, Everett Giant, Arms McElbows, Box, Kangleware. Alright, let me get out of here. And then we'll watch a game. Let's play this game. Wait, we made a trade? Wait a minute. We didn't lose anybody, right? All right, let's take a minute here. So Tiny is still rated 66. Tingles is up. Kangleware is up. I'm a little bit interested in Kangleware. How are his stats? Kangleware is averaging 10 points a game somehow. Somehow he's averaging 11 rebounds. It's really shocking to me. I'm not going to lie to you. Tingles has the highest plus minus, 148. 34 points up from the next, which is Kangleware, surprisingly. And the Giant is a -7. The Nashville Nets, and we still wear a Brooklyn jersey. We'll figure it out. Let's go ahead and wait. I gotta change the rules first, and then we'll put down another bet. I want to see how we've changed. Plus minus is a stat that tracks score differential while a player's on the court. So, like, let's say the Giant checks into the game, and while he's on the court, the score is like 14-12. Then he'll have a plus minus of +2. All right. Here we go.
The 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
What are we playing?
Hello, everybody. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Kenny the Jet Smith and Dr. Shaquille O'Neal.
Nuggets. Nuggets are worse than the Celtics, so... This is intense, boys. Wait, why are they showing Nets highlights? They were showing us dunking. And then they show them celebrating? There's no music. And the crowd was literally frozen.
We are live in Denver, Colorado, the hometown for the Nuggets for an Eastern versus Western Conference matchup right here. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. They've really been on a roll. They've gone 5-1.
All right, so our starting lineup hasn't changed.
Kevin, on the heels of such a strong homestand, I think that can be the perfect launching pad for a team.
That was a great pregame. Absolute silence. I love how he handles tip-offs. There's always one easy, one early jump. Oh, the Giant is shooting inside shots now. I forgot to change that tendency. Nice steal. Oh! Maybe they've learned.
Has a nice face-up game and has lateral movement as a big, which is quite impressive. Sense of spacing with his passing is pretty good. His timing on defense is good. It'll be interesting to see how he develops.
All right, good news. Chris Webber is not included on this commentary team right here.
Here's Flash. Really played well against Milwaukee his last outing.
So this team I made is a team of freaks that I made with Cheat Engine, and I'm running a season with them to see how they perform when simulated by a computer versus normal teams. They don't have tremendously high player ratings or anything. They're mostly just completely abnormal sizes.
Solid look inside. That's the range you want to operate from.
Pass to Boss.
Here's Kingleware.
From the arc.
Tingles is actually a solid three-point shooter.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Man, that guy.
All right, hold on. Let me see the makeup of these bets here.
Exactly what we expected.
All right, you guys think the Freak Nuggets will win, or Freak Nets will win?
Man, if you're gonna
I do too.
Grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play.
All right, this game's going faster because I turned the minutes down. But
the pass to Boss. Here's G. Here's Rain Man. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
I like how they play out of Nashville now, but they still have jerseys that say Brooklyn.
Did a simply outstanding job preventing that from happening.
Now here's Chandler. And he can
it was a very quick move. They didn't have time to plan for everything. You see, the Giants' defense really confuses me on the inside. Hypothetically, he could just put his hands straight in the air and deflect every shot.
Plays it up and banks it in. Flash has got 7 points. For Denver,
Brooklyn Street in Nashville? Hell yeah. Well, presumably they play at Bridgestone Arena. Maybe we could find some strange connection to Brooklyn.
And here's Chandler from the arc. Another shot for Reed.
All right. I gotta say, the Giant confuses me. He's an enigma. He's like the defense pacifist.
Have found the net.
Pass to Tiny. Here's Rain Man. Pass to Flash. Here's Rain Man. Guarded by Harris. Offensive rebound.
Nice. Come on. This team is just as ineffective as I remember. Half the season hasn't changed him.
If there's a skill set you like your point guard to have, that's exceptional court vision. Moutier shows it off there with that assist.
Here's Flash. And Tiny gets over to fall.
9 points in the game so far.
Hell yeah. All right, we're hanging in here.
By several teams in the league.
We have two things to worry about. Kangle Ware's defense and the Raptors when they finally get introduced.
How would you approach that?
I think it has to.
There are real liabilities.
There's no way
Nice defense.
Platooning coach, no matter who it is that I have, because your first 5 may
Tiny,
be good and your
come on.
second 5 may be like the guys I play open gym with, and you don't.
I think Tiny is afraid.
So
He's a little man. He's afraid to put up a shot.
Main stars.
He's not though. God damn.
And the guy who can keep the rhythm of the offense going, help guys out.
Tingles forever, dude. I want a Tingles jersey.
And then obviously in crunch time, you're putting your best 5 on the floor to go at another team.
I like
a lot of
that.
coaches have differing views on that. I love the fact that you can platoon guys. I'm not liking the wholesale
5 for 5.
Get Jokic out of here.
Shift change. We won't do that.
Okay. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor.
All right, Everett Giant 2. He's on the floor. Oh god, the Raptors have been the Raptors are free, dude. It's Jurassic Park 2.
Now here's Barton. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. 5 on the clock. Here's Murray. No good with the triple.
Nice. Giant 2 to Tiny.
On just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Z.
Oh my god. Nice. He can't rebound, but he can deflect it off his body to people who do have hands or who do have arms.
Passes it to Tiny. Here's Rain Man, defended by Dellavedova.
Oh, here we go.
Pass to Tiny.
Oh fuck!
Dellavedova. And here's the break. It's deflected. Here's Magician. He's covered by Murray. Here's Magician. No good on his first attempt of the game. The Nuggets trail.
I don't know why that happens. I think it's only when Tardy Box is on the floor too.
That one's off. He starts the game
when the ball just hits an invisible wall.
From beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Rain Man. Terrific.
Nice.
A nice finish. Solid play all around.
I'm liking what I'm seeing
nice
here.
Job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Inside.
Oh fuck. No! Yes!
And it's going to be an over the back call here.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
The Denver Nuggets now are just like two large Eastern European men.
Dub the pass to Magician.
Oh yeah, they have Gallinari too. They're just all European men.
Down low. Here's Z.
Beautiful.
Hey,
beautiful.
It's my man.
Just drop it 4 feet above the fucking rim. Hey. Hey, thank you, Chick Gandil. Thank you to all the VOD watchers as well. But also, you're also completely required to sub to me if you're a VOD watcher. Hypothetically, there's an option where I could make my bots available to subs. That feels so dirty to me. I can't imagine hitting that button.
Right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
I don't know what it is. So many streamers do that with the where you can where they make their VODs only available to subscribers. But I just can't imagine hitting that check mark and submitting. On some desperate day, I'll do it.
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
No kidding. Found that range. Now they can't stop pulling the trigger.
And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset.
Hell yeah, thank you, man.
So on the floor for Denver, you've got Yusuf Nurkic. Gallinari is out there with Will Barton. Then there's Murray.
There's something weird about it because like you can watch it live if you're not a subscriber, but then like if like due to the time zone difference, if you're not available to watch it, you have to pay for it. It's the idea like
historically the Nuggets
it seems kind of weird to me.
Think about Alex English playing in the 80s. Probably the best.
If like a European guy
David Thompson, another great
wants to watch me, he shouldn't have to pay simply because we don't live in the same place. It's weird.
And the miss, not the best shot selection there.
But I mean, I don't fault people who want to monetize.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Wide open look here for Murray, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation.
Oh my God! Wait, what?
Tonight they are here to compete. This is what the fans paid their money to see.
This lineup right here is like pure anarchy. You've got two guys that have trouble holding, passing, and blocking the ball.
Gets it to go on the assist by Murray. Now it's a 4-point Nugget lead.
That makes sense.
They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
And pushing it up. Here's Denver, the 10-footer. And it's in after a nice
understandable.
And the Nuggets lead by 6.
All right, Nashville not doing too well. The Nashville Brooklyn Nets. The Nashville / Brooklyn. Okay. This is not the offense I like to see.
Over the corner,
this is not good basketball. Okay.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder.
I wish I could coach. I wish I could make substitutions and shit. I'm sure there's some way I can enable that,
Here's
but
Rain Man. Over to the wing. Here's Dub.
I know Madden has something like that.
Great job of rising up and drilling that shot.
I wish there was a Madden PC version I could fuck with like this. That'd be fun. I don't even really like football, but
screen by Nurkic. Murray, the pass to Dellavedova. Great look.
Nice.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
To the paint. Here's Rain Man, and he dunks it down.
Nice, Rain Man.
Like a good old-fashioned
Rain Man. Would you ever play a hockey game? Yeah, for sure. The only real thing stopping me from playing a lot of games is like that is just like, I don't know, customizability.
And defense, not always something that gets a ton of attention, Brent, but it's the other half of the coin.
I love a sports game that just allows me to like mess around with it.
Best guys at that position.
Well, Kawhi Leonard is causing all kinds of havoc for multiple players in our league right now from the wing, and you combine his athleticism, his length, his time.
That's just his nickname. I don't even think I set the nicknames. Maybe we should go through each player and set their nickname.
As one of the game's premier defenders.
The versatility, him, Green.
Oh my God, what is that? Oh yeah, he couldn't get. Okay, first off, I can't tell what's happening, and I always forget before I go into the replay. He tried to catch the rebound.
A lot of different positions.
Yeah, again, there's ways that great coaches in our league teach professional teams that you can also have schemes defensively.
Have you ever watched Breaking Bad? Yeah, I actually recently got into John Boy's
but that part is about effort.
Now here's Chandler.
Content. That guy's awesome.
Got a hand on it, and here they come.
His NBA Y2K series is also really funny.
And too long on the shot. The Nuggets leading by 5. Chandler dishes to Moutier. Jokic a screen. Fires the 3.
One would assume he's John Bois. But recently, I heard him pronounce it the other way. Maybe it was a joke. Who knows? Oh my God, why does the guy shoot threes? I need to edit his tendencies too. Fuck.
Here's Chandler. Here's Moutier. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And that explosiveness separates Moutier from the rest of the point guards. So hard to cover.
Do NHL games still have the fighting mini? I remember those back in the day.
And Emmanuel Moutier's path to the NBA.
It'd be great if they still did, but yeah.
Overall in 2015.
NHL, I mean, hockey is probably the fucking most hardcore sport there is, man. You talk about football, but hockey is insane.
For the future.
Well, following up on Moutier, spent some time in China, grew up in Texas, and was born in the Congo. That's quite a world traveler at his young age.
Well, my thing is, Kevin, did he keep all the miles? That's going to help out. You know, he's worked really closely with Coach Malone to improve his game during his rookie year, and he plays with a high level of confidence. We'll see in the next couple seasons how that develops.
Here's Tiny. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points.
All arms team. That actually be, oh my
That's going to be a travel.
No! No! Alright, come on. You can't see what's going on here, but
Got to take a look at the steal numbers over the last
hate that shit.
couple months. The scope of that for him.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention.
Look at the plummeting stats of Kangol Ware.
His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
I like that.
They're on a 13-4 run. Jokic a screen to the middle. Here's Chandler. No good on that one. Now Nashville takes it the other way. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And really the signature of that game was what they were able to do from a defensive standpoint, particularly on the low.
Nice.
Yeah, their block numbers in that one.
I'm just hoping nothing goes wrong.
They weren't giving up any easy
buckets. Nice. Nice post moves. Hey, we're only down 4 at the half. This is way better than last game. Oh, never mind. We're down 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Boss.
Yeah, dude. Inside Tingle's arms, his elbows, it's terrifying. It's like that the Great Pit of the Sarlacc, you know what I mean? The Star Wars reference, you know? You fall in that shit,
in transition there and puts
die.
himself in the best position possible to complete that shot.
Yeah, this is the future SJWs want.
To the inside.
When the NBA fears they're becoming too ableist, and they find the most freakish players they can to improve their public image.
With their passing.
Now here's Moutier.
I've seen Raptor block once, but I tried to replay it and it freaked out.
Hey, it's quiet, man.
Do you think we can get the Nets to sign a deal with Big Baller Brand? Dude, I want a personal sponsorship from Big Baller Brand. Who can I contact to get in touch with LeVar Ball?
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Mike Malone. How has ball movement opened up things for you offensively?
Every game we have, we get into a one-on-one game.
Dude, Mike Malone has some tingles shoulders.
The good thing about tonight is the ball is moving. We're trying to make plays for each other. When we move the ball, we get high percentage shots, which is all we can ask for.
Thanks very much for your time, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We're going to break down all the action from the first half. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter.
There we go.
They were unable to ever build a big lead in the first period, with 3 points being their largest cushion. In the second quarter, they were easily the better team. The points started coming for them in bunches, and they built a 6-point lead by halftime.
We're losing the
Kenny,
ball a
your
lot,
thoughts
it
on the
seems.
Nuggets first half?
Well, there was a big
A lot of turnovers.
And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just.
Are you
about
telling
to
me
get
that
underway.
these
See you
guys
after the game.
don't look full of life? They don't look natural. Shaq is just completely hypnotized. And when you listen to his tone when he talks, he's just not having this shit.
Denver on this lovely night in the Rockies.
Here we go.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the
Wow.
second half of basketball.
Wow.
You know, Flash has been
Wow.
Slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Well, if you look at
The
his
best
shot chart, everything he's done has
NBA
been in
was,
that
I think
painted
it
area,
was,
so hyper-aggressive on offense.
it was the one before Living the Dream, when like they had a player for every team that you could get drafted to, who would like, they had a player voice act it, and then like they had players like DeMarcus Cousins and Al Jefferson's voice act in the game, and they clearly just wanted nothing to do with it. And DeMarcus Cousins' lines were like, "Oh, so I'm gonna get to the practice facility, man. You gotta be able to practice more if you want to make it in the league."
Big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Yeah, Yeah, the smaller defender.
It was
really
a
not
true
having
triumph.
Chance. That's where a big guy needs to rotate over.
Voice
and
acting.
help.
Okay. This isn't going well anymore.
And that's what the defense gets for allowing Fareed to get room there.
Can you choose to play as the Harlem Globetrotters?
In the game.
Harlem Globetrotters were actually in town recently, and I really wanted to go, but it just didn't work out. Friends couldn't go. I really want to see the Globetrotters. I saw them when I was a kid. That and Monster Jam. I'm willing to go to all of these events. Where's Truck? I wish I could import him. Not enough customization options to make him come to life. Listen, hypothetically, everything that was fun as a child should be even more fun as an adult.
The pass to Boss. Here's Tiny. Pass to Boss. Here's Flash. Fareed defending.
Damn it.
Flash misses. The Nuggets leading by 7. Dishes it to Mudia. To the paint.
You got to see the Harlem Wizards? Is that like a Harlem Globetrotters type thing?
Pass to Boss.
Okay. Good basketball. Solid basketball.
A different look for Denver.
I saw the Celtics do that yesterday, actually. It was a great play.
And Murray subbed in for a
Yeah, Tiny needs to be more aggressive. He needs to be more proactive.
Rainman checked in for G, and Dub subbed in for Boss.
I don't see him working hard out there. I see him working hard, but not exactly taking risks.
Denver retains possession. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
Man, look at that guy. Look at that boy Tingles. I wonder what it is that makes him so good at three-point shooting.
Inside the line. Denver the rebound. Tries again.
Is it just that he has such great balance? Because that's a lot. That's a big thing about jump shooting. It's about getting a balanced stance. I was about to say if he misses that.
Rainman's got his second basket of the night.
You've been watching a bunch of YouTube videos that are re-uploads that you stream in those cool. Yeah. I mean, until I start doing it myself, it's completely fine that people re-upload my streams and stuff. It's not stealing anything from me.
Pass to Dub. Here's Flash. And stolen by Barton. 3-on-3. Molinari wide open. They get it again. Out of bounds. Nashville takes possession.
Woo! Tiny man, big spirit. It's true, but you know, I'd prefer it if he took some more. He took some more responsibility. Started taking shots.
And we'll see if that continues to be a part of their
took it into his own hands. Coffee can review. I don't know if those will pan out.
Tiny, the pass to Dub.
I was watching the footage the other day. I was like, I don't know about this.
Molinari with the steal. Here's Murray. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Like my past broadcasts are on Twitch, but a lot of like my old streams are on YouTube, which is cool because Twitch auto deletes.
Because of his effort.
The pass to Flash. It's good.
Nice. Nice Tingles. You can't knock him off balance. Okay, I can't see shit, Raptor. Thanks.
Magicians checked in for time.
We're getting back in this. If he makes this, we're only down 6.
Wings in the NBA. How did you come about
shoot it from the neck, baby.
Play style, that skill of feeding others so well.
Huge influence for me, Kevin, growing up was Pistol Pete Maravich. I watched a lot of tapes, and maybe people out there remember old VHS tapes of homework basketball.
Homework basketball.
I watched those incessantly and went out in the driveway and tried those things, and then eventually frustrated every coach that I played for. But I had an innate ability to see the floor, some peripheral vision that I
goaltending? How?
And I I enjoy.
Oh, it must have been the box.
And you both came from basketball families. His dad was his coach at LSU.
That is correct.
Now,
and, although press,
if we hit a 3, we'll be down 6. But I just don't want it to stretch to double digits again. All right, horrible start.
I wanted to be a better team.
He took a family's
horrible possession.
And I spent years making up for it.
Barton kicks to Jokic. Lock at 6. Now here's Murray. Tight defense on him.
Tight defense. Oh.
And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic.
Yes, thank God. Woo, bailed out.
One of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard. All right, a chance to look at the stats for Rain Man. How's the last month of basketball?
Are they all Rain Men? We got to pick some nicknames for him after this game.
And 5 rebounds. And every team needs a good
please.
big to spell the start.
Yes!
And that's what he brings to the table.
See,
all right, keeping us in this.
At his height, it's criminal to have that much range.
Murray dishes to Barton. Nurkic kicks to Gallinari.
A real problem could be that they all think they're 3-point shooters. Did he block it? Oh my God, the Raptor just blocked a shot. Oh, fuck. When we have 2 Raptors on the court, there's very little rebounding occurring. It's all on the Giant, the second Giant, to make it happen.
Barton outside. He dishes it to Murray. From deep. And the rebound goes to Nashville. Rain Man's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out of bounds.
Oh my God.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that way.
I've never actually been happy to see Kingleware enter the game, but I think might be a positive presence at this point in time. All right, here we go.
4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Rain Man passes to Flash. Nashville passing it around. There's the 3.
Oh, nice try, whatever.
By the Nuggets. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on.
All right, one more quarter. We're down 11.
Mike Malone moments ago with some words for his players.
All right, let's see.
Let's build on it. Let's build on that quarter. No let-ups. Great defense, okay? That's who we are.
Cool.
Mike Malone citing the terrific.
Thank you.
He wanted his guys to stay in character and keep pressing.
Yeah, they're feeling their oats.
This makes me feel like it's real. I'm really immersed.
Another level. Let's find out.
Nearly a backcourt violation.
And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Moutier and Harris are their lengthy guard set. Chandler and Gallinari are the forwards, and it's Fareed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
Edge on the glass is the
that's not going to work.
Allowed them to build this lead.
On the wing, Harris. Off target with his 3.
Well, sometimes when you're
let's make it happen.
Open,
I think lunch meat is our way back in this game.
That's what he did there.
But it hasn't been happening
There's
so
a good
far.
Screen. Past the Magician. Here's Tiny. It's stolen by Moutier.
Jesus.
And here we go. Moutier. And
How's that for a quick possession?
To do a VR stream these ones. I've only been using the VR to work on my game. Maybe I will do a stream one of these days. I've been putting it off for a bit because, you know, I was like really sick for a while. But now I think I might be well enough.
Here's G. And it's
God, this is bad.
Rebound. Fareed's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Over in the corner, Chandler tries to keep it alive. And
oh my fucking God.
Possession. And the Nuggets making a change here. Jokic is checked in.
This is quite a game, my guys.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. For the three, Chandler. The assist from Moutier.
This is over.
Moutier's got 6 assists now in the game.
This shit is over.
Nashville trails by 16. Timeout called, Nashville.
Lunch meat is too unselfish. He needs to be a ball hog. We should play around with their tendencies. Because we need somebody to take some, to play some like ISO to really like be in charge. You can't have a team that like is this fucking scared to shoot a ball.
Well, he had a jump on it, had a chance to make the play, just could not steal the deal.
Steal the deal.
From the inbound.
Nice.
Yeah, there's really no.
See, Lunch Meat should be the star.
Turnaround jumper, on time, on target.
Moutier kicks to Fareed.
Okay, of course, Kangleware's not keeping up with him.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Out of bounds, Denver.
Excuse me? All right, take it out. Oh, I love basketball. All right, let's go. Damn court. Sorry, I need to see it one more time. I can't get enough. All right, run the play.
Takes possession.
Wait. Can I save this? Oh, man. I know I used to be able to. Man.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Oh, this team. This team is going to drive me crazy.
Harris outside. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls.
Assists like that have typified their.
He's got to do like bounce passes or he's fucked. No overhead passes.
Here's Magician. And it's Jokic
God.
with the rebound. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here.
Apparently we're shooting 54%. It hasn't felt like it though.
It's tipped.
Look at Lunch Meat. He's a star in the making. I feel it. Nice rebound, Kangle.
Nashville trails by 18.
Work, Kangle. Work for it. Run.
Now the pass to Rainman.
Yeah, I can edit the game plan somehow. Maybe like fuck with our team's priorities or offensive paradigms. Make it happen. Nice. Bad.
Man, this game would shift drastically if he was on tonight and making those shots that we normally
God, the Giants really a disappointment.
Fareed setting the pick for Moutier. Here's
Of course. Kangle's nowhere to be found.
And the Nuggets lead by 21.
The ball movement on this run has
21. I really thought we had a chance here.
They've been able to get these good looks.
Here's G. And that one is
there we go.
Great instinct
Good job.
on his part right there to sense the opening and then exploit it.
And here's Denver.
Oh.
They're on a 12-4 run right now.
It's a 12-4 run. All right, Tingle's coming in.
Now Moutier.
All right, garden box. Don't let him through.
And here's Chandler from the arc. And the rebound goes to Nashville.
The Giants have a lot of rebounds, though.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Tiny's tired.
Had a tough time taking the lid off.
Magician passes to G.
No.
Rebounded.
No.
The Nuggets leading by 19. Kicks to Moutier. And it's Tiny with the foul.
No.
First foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established
We haven't had like any fouls though.
Checked in for Nashville. Passes to Jokic. Shot off the pick. No good.
Good D. Good rebound, Kangle.
Guys, just a poorly set screen, and he didn't want to sacrifice his body to spring open his teammate.
Pass to Boss. Nashville passing it around. Out left to the wing. Rainman pass.
Oh!
And so
no!
To the finish line now, and what has been a very confident-looking performance.
It's a sad day.
And the big difference here was accuracy from.
Oh, Arms McElbows. We gotta give Arms McElbows more minutes. Wait, no, he's not in the game. Look at, he's just still there. We gotta get Arms McElbows some minutes. Maybe cut down Tiny's minutes a little. Actually, no, he's fine. He just doesn't really make anything happen. That's a guy that can make some shit happen right there.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Barton.
Man, that guy just spent so much energy tonight at the offensive end of the floor. You'd think his defense would have suffered. Well, not in the least. He was awesome on both ends.
Is there a way to like cut out a slice of Kangleware's torso and like add it to his legs? Okay, thanks.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Well, doing things the right way and not letting up. Straight attack.
Big group substitution here for Denver.
Nice. Gutierrez.
He's checked in.
This guy's normal.
Miller comes in for Wilson Chandler.
Oh my God.
He's checked in for Harris. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Moody.
Yeah, we got Gutierrez in.
And the first one drops. And so he hits both. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Murray kicks to Nurkic.
All right, let's play some solid defense to end this game.
Feeds it to Miller.
Block his ass. Love basketball. This is where amazing happens.
And the up.
Thanks very much. Danilo, transition, big for your team.
Did Danilo even play in this game? I didn't see him really out there.
Yes, we want to run, and that's what we have to do every time. So that's what we did. And we
That's what we did.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now it's time to Kenneth Faried. Really increased.
Good for him. I don't care. All right, let's figure this out. Let's look at the game stats. All right. We had Tingles with 19 points. He shot 8 for 12. Solid work. Let's look at rebounds. The Giant had 6. The Giant 2 had 6. Kangleware had 3, surprisingly. Plus minus. Gutierrez did 2 man. Alright, we have to do something to this team if we're gonna win this. Why did more people vote yes than no? Because things were looking up like when we started the game. But it slowly didn't really work out. Alright. Let's see. Coach game plan. Huh? Edit playbook. Okay, good. How come I can't change my own? Alright, here we go. Okay. Rotations. Bring Tiny down. Bring the lunch meat up. Get some minutes onto Arms McElbows. Cut Kangleware's minutes. Actually, no, when we sim, he's pretty good, but... Alright. Cut Box, Terroraptor. More minutes on the Arms. Kangle down. The giant is a little bad. Arms, Mick elbows. Alright, I like this. Our sixth man should be arms, Mick elbows. Alright, now let's do some editing. Alright. Lunch meat. Let's edit you. That's not what I want to edit. Wait, actually. Tendencies. You guys hear that? This guy, he loves to shoot. He shoots all the time, baby. This is one of our only effective guys. Kinda likes threes. I remember when the Giant used to love to shoot. Shooting was his passion. I like that. Oh shit. I'm not trying to pay him that much. I can change their contracts. Nice. Hold on, let me do this real quick. Cause we're gonna want we're gonna want him on our team. Oh. Badges, personality. Huh. We don't pay these guys, by the way. Because it's important that these guys don't leave us in free agency. Oh, remember the nicknames. Okay. What should Tingle's nickname be? Right now, it is... Wait. Right now, it doesn't exist, apparently. It's an under. I don't see it. I like how right now he's not getting paid. None of these guys are actually getting paid. Whoa! I like his legs. Nice. Good job. It sucks that I can't change their nicknames. I don't know why it's not there. Hey, Given an appendectomy for 480 days. He had the wind knocked out of him for a day. Let's look at all the injuries. Back spasms, bloody nose. He's a 480-day bloody nose. He'll be back soon. Left foot bone spurs. Broken everything. Dehydration. Exhaustion. Food flu. Blah, 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 blah. Cut on the head. 480 days.
Hey,
fuck the Spurs. Fuck the Celtics. I'm kind of with you there.
Go fuck yourself, man.
Fuck the NBA, my man. Wait, what was that? Personal reasons. That just happens occasionally, I think. It's not even the injuries doing that. Oh, maybe it is. Huh. This is what happens when he has this. He has a ankle. This is what it seems with it when his ankle gets fucked up. That's what happens. Yep, ankle. Never mind. Yeah, ankle. God, there's so many injuries. All right, hold on. All right, he's healthy. All right. Alright, we're good on that. This is just long-term stuff that I gotta seal these guys up, you know? Okay, what's happening down there? That makes me uncomfortable. I don't like the fact that he's urinating himself right now. Alright, is it signature? This is how he's supposed to look, by the way, I guess. But it doesn't register because he's freakish. So that's what he was supposed to be. He was supposed to have arms like this, but it doesn't translate in game. It'd be pretty cool if it did look like this. Sometimes like it just won't show up. If he had these baby arms, I'd love it. Let me see. Alright. Just a couple more guys and then we can simulate the rest of the season, see what happens. Is this the spiritual successor to Space Jam? You know, I don't know. I don't know if, I'm just gonna leave that alone. I'm not gonna even worry about what I'm looking at right now. I don't know if I can handle fully taking this in. What I'm seeing is really disturbing. Yeah, we're finally going to be paying these guys, which is nice. They didn't even know they were supposed to be getting paid. Okay. Good. What's the East looking like? Are we... Hey, cool, we're currently in the running for the playoffs. Let's see if we stay there. Alright, end of the season. No. Nice, they're winning. Alright, here we go. Season awards. Who do you guys think won Rookie of the Year? I'm betting lunch meat. Oh, it was Ben Simmons. How? My boys had way better ratings than that. God damn it! Look at the rookie first team. It's all Nets. And then we round out the second team. That's a goddamn scam. Alright, so where are we at? Alright, we're playing the Wizards in the first round of the playoffs. I gotta say, I'm a little worried. We're in the playoffs at least, though. Before we continue on, I'm gonna save. I think it just saved. Should we watch a playoff game? Or should we sim it? You know what? Let's do this. Let's simulate until we're on the verge of elimination. Okay. It looks like we're gonna... Alright, we made the second round. So now we're playing the Bulls in the second round. We're up one game. We're up a game. 2-2. Okay. All right, we're in the conference finals. We're up on the Cavs. We're up one game on the Cavs. All right, it's the elimination game. We got to watch. Something tells me watching this is going to make it worse. I think they have a better chance in a simulated game. But, like, for example, Artist Lunchmeat is going to be guarding LeBron, which is probably the best guy to guard LeBron. But we also have Kangle Ware guarding Kevin Love. Arms McElbows is starting. He's guarding Kyrie Irving. Yeah, we're gonna bet. It's a home game for the first time. We've never watched a home game. I'm gonna throw down a long shot bet. I'm gonna bet on our boys. I think there's not much chance of them winning.
Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
I'm Ernie Johnson, happy to be here alongside.
Imagine this went to Game 7.
Shaquille O'Neal. It is Game 6, folks, and a place in the NBA Finals may be earned by the end of this contest. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against Nashville. And guys, for Nashville, they came out flat in Game 5 and got
Kangle Ware is averaging a double-double.
After that embarrassing showing, they're dead set on avoiding a repeat tonight.
All right, let's do this. Let's get a great intro going. Hell yeah. Damn, look at that 360 layup. This intro is getting me pumped. Don't worry. This is just, they built another Barclays Center in Nashville.
Winding down these Eastern Conference Finals. We can see the end of the tunnel from here. Game 6. This is Kevin Harlan at the table alongside Greg Anthony and Doris Burke.
Get these Cavs fans out of here. Oh my god, I love Artist Lunchmeat's flaps hanging out of his jersey.
You look at Nashville. They haven't had to sweat that much here in the playoffs, having lost just 3 games throughout.
A must-win game for them, no doubt. But playing in front of that home crowd, they have every bit of confidence that they can win this.
Let's do this.
Shift some of the pressure if they can force.
Nice, of course. Alright, McElbows is now starting the game instead of Tiny. In fact, Kangle... Wait, no, Kangle wears it.
Rebounding post pair, and it's Irving at point guard.
Alright, Lunchmeat, I think, is going to be more assertive. Not! You see, this is what we need. We need McElbows in the game. He's a monster.
They get the first bucket.
Let's see if this gets their offense.
Oh, McElbows! He's a star. Yes! Let's do it, man. We got this shit.
And so it's Cleveland with it. 4-point game. Their offense came out big in Saturday's game.
God, McElbows is going to be a star. The star of this series. There's...
I think that
it begins
from the ball movement, solid picks, doing
everything
possible to generate good looks from distance.
The downfall.
About 1 minute into the first quarter.
Use those arms, my man.
Irving. The dish now to James. Love,
oh god. Kangle isn't anywhere near him. And he's not even moving. Alright, McElbows. Handle him, my man.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances.
Not too bad, not too bad. Tardy box, yeah, we should have cut his minutes, but look at that rebound, though. I mean, look at that replay.
Nashville shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
At the line for 2.
And the first one
nice.
Is good.
Nice. Look at Tingles on the bench. This Tingle's gonna be like our 6th man now? That's fucking sick. Having him come fresh off the bench is gonna be nuts. Look at Tiny. He's like under the leg of the Raptor.
Come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable.
Yeah, you can. There's a draft in this game, and hypothetically, you can edit them.
Outside Irving. LeBron outside.
Here we go. Goal? What? That's not goaltending. That's how the NBA works. Look at the ball.
It's apex. Those can be tough ones.
That was a real legit block, in my opinion, at least.
So first quarter just over.
God damn it.
And keeping us updated from the side.
I wanted to see a replay of that, but
hey, Kevin, I was
oh, nice.
For just a minute.
Yeah, neck dunk, baby.
Game 6 was that some of his
I like that.
may view Game 7 at home as a safety net.
So far, I'm liking this.
You don't want to punt this one because you think you'll win the next one. Momentum is a
God, the defense of Tardy Box. I don't know why he's still not Tardy Box, of Kangle. I don't know why he's starting.
So it's Nashville with it, following the basket by Kyrie Irving.
Here are the NBA's top scorers winning this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Kyrie Irving is second.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously.
Giant! Have you forgotten the rules of basketball? Did you ever know them? The team, well, has some new tricks. It's still up to its old fucking. They're up to their old mischief.
Baller passes to G. Here's Magician.
Oh! Oh! Magician is actually an apt nickname for him.
Good, but it's all about the assist there. That pass led him to just the right spot on the floor.
The Giant is so funny. Oh, nice! Kangle with that tip. Oh.
He needs to complete that opportunity. Really shocking he botched that one.
Nice. No! Nice, nice. I like this. I like the defense I'm seeing. Oh, God.
On the triple. The Cavaliers trailing. LeBron kicks to Love.
Beautiful. Beautiful defense. Beautiful defense! 2 blocks in quick succession for lunch meat.
Nice job there.
Yeah, as we just saw, you don't have to get the block to make a defensive impact.
Now, here is Irving.
I made lunch meat really assertive, so he's going to be taking a lot of shots like that, I think.
There's the triple. That shot is
We're playing so much better defense than I'm used to. It's because we got the arm boys in right now.
Here's G.
Oh, he should have shot that.
Here's Rain Man.
That's such an unnecessary shot. I made him too assertive.
It's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter.
Get out of here, LeBron.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him.
Do you think the Giant has the mental faculties to comprehend abstractions like rules? He's just a primal being doing what comes naturally to him on the court. It's true. It's like this one idea in his head. It's just his hand hitting the ball. So he makes that happen no matter like the context of the situation. Alright, Tingles is in. It's a good sign. I thought I cut the Raptors minutes like... God damn, 2-man really... I really should have changed his tendencies. Yes! Alright, this rotations are... What? I was so confused as to what was happening there, but I like the end result. I'm actually... I don't want to jinx this. I'm just not going to say anything. How does that happen over the Giant?
Kyrie still able to finish shots consistently.
Pass to G. Nashville passing it around.
Oh my lord. 2-man is the worst.
Irving from long range. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Passes it to Flash, 8 feet away.
Beautiful.
Off to a good start as he
Beautiful.
shot attempt.
I tell you what,
I'm surprised Tingles is so good.
How he plays the game from this season.
Our fast breaks are actually working out. We didn't understand what fast breaks were earlier in the season.
He kicks it to James.
Okay, we can't have the Raptor on LeBron James. That's not a good matchup for us.
For Nashville, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter.
This LeBron James guy, he's known to be a pretty good basketballer. Nice! Tingles! Tingles off the bench!
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And he's got his
You just can't knock him off balance. It's impossible. Look at those arms. They're so disgusting. Hey, thank you, Ramachar. I try my best to cause those emojis to occur.
The Cavaliers trail by 4.
They're real to me, Nick.
In the opening quarter. Irving for 3.
Nice. Keep taking shots like that.
The shot's been out of sync, and it really has held them back tonight.
Here's Flash.
Oh my God, I believed the.
That's one he knows he should have.
I don't want to. I'm not even going to point out what's going on right now. Let's just say that something is happening that's never happened before.
Had a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge.
For me, at a younger age, I was never even killed. We would win a playoff game when I was younger. I was excited out of my mind, and then you would lose, and I was the worst person in the world. But I think at this point in my career, I kind of stay even. One game shouldn't affect the next game. You know, you go out and play as hard as you can, live with the results.
Nice. Thank you, LeBron.
Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
He's mature.
Is absolutely as solid and steady as a rock at this point in his career. Nothing.
Can we have an interview like that with one of our players, please?
And we welcome you back to the Eastern Conference Finals here.
Stay on them, Tiny.
And for Nashville, guys, what jumps out to you?
We're gonna get out rebounded right now.
I really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Well, you can't afford to show these guys the ball because they'll pick it.
We've been a first quarter team our whole career. I want to believe that something has changed. This is the worst lineup we've had in the game so far. And Two-Man just really, he loves to shoot threes. He's like the giant. At least he can get rebounds.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an
Nice, nice, nice. Way to draw the foul.
Nashville shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line.
Let's make this happen. Look at that long patch of armpit hair. Just goes and it goes and it goes.
He's off on the first. A different look for Nashville.
Nice. Arms is back in.
And it's Baller in for Tiny. He hits the second from
I love Arms McElbows heading the team.
And so here's Cleveland. They trail by.
I know he's going to do something horrible to make me like regret saying that, but at this point in time, Arms McElbows is my favorite player.
Screen by Jefferson. Kicks it to Irving. Fires for 3.
Yeah, he makes my statement even more concrete with that great defense. Yeah, Arms, really. Thank you for helping me out.
He went over and back. Magicians checked in for Nashville.
Thank you for making me seem like a smart guy.
Down low.
I'm just never going to say anything again about this team.
Inside. Smith's shot is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
First quarter team. We think there's only one quarter and the rest of the game is practice. Okay. Arms!
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Arms!
Mistakes where you really feel embarrassed afterward, just not aware of his position on the court.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Smith kicks to Irving. There's the 3. And there's J.R. Smith on the assist by Irving. Irving's
Arms, you can at least get it down court, I believe.
For success.
No! Arms!
To the paint. Here's Love. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And
Arms, please.
Point Cleveland lead.
And it just seems that
Yes, stay in the middle of the court.
To a score, just great ball movement.
Here's
nice.
Magician.
What?
Good again that time.
And you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
You know, this is where your leaders need to step up. They need to force a shot.
How did he not block that? Okay. We're losing air here.
Job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And here in the second quarter,
I don't understand what happens after the first quarter.
So far.
What?
That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
It's a pick by Love. Irving kicks to Smith. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot.
I swear to fucking God.
Really found his stroke
Swear
here in
to
the second
God.
quarter after missing everything in the first.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And Smith needs to continue to work
All right,
on
let's do
improving
this
his
thing.
shot from the free throw line.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
This is one of those nights.
I'm never going to say anything again about any player, because when I do, they become the ultimate liability.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Irving kicks
But-
to Love. Here's Thompson.
But Thompson just a spectacular athlete and so
Let's just say it was a good season. In their rookie years, they made it to the conference finals and took 2 games off the Cavs.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free
It's
throw.
good. All in all, it's good.
Oh, and a fast break for Nashville. Thompson with the rebound. Jefferson on top. Quiet so far offensively. Searching.
Oh, nice block.
Lets it go.
Where are you going?
Hits it from
Where are you going? Lunch meat.
A nice groove offensively here in the second.
Have they scored in this quarter?
They're first.
And look, rightfully disappointed with how they played here over the course of this run.
The momentum has shifted away from them.
What are you doing?
Strategy to recapture.
What?
And Nashville making a change here.
What are you doing,
And
Arms?
Cleveland with a change here too.
Arms.
Right side Irving. From down in the low post.
Arms.
Irving's got 9 points.
Arms. What even happened? These aren't even possible turnovers. He's breaking the rules. He's breaking the laws of physics just to turn the ball over. All right, let's see what even happened here. Oh, as you can see here, the ball flew into the photographer's nuts and came back to him.
Cleveland leading by 18. Smith dishes to Irving. Left side, Korver.
Oh god. Yeah, let's just not guard Kyle Korver.
And he overshot that one.
All right, let's get our first basket of the half. Lunch meat's a good guy to do it.
He'll take it again if he gets another good look.
Nice, nice. All right, we're on the board again.
He's got his first points in this
We're
one.
back in it.
Boy, kept the possession alive with the offensive rebound. You have to love the effort and getting the putback opportunity.
Irving. And another miss
Arms
by
thinks
Cleveland.
defense is just putting your head in your opponent's ass.
They would have a much bigger lead.
Not. Oh.
With the rebound.
Oh, he almost had that offensive
Way
rebound.
off. Someone else is going to have to step up
No.
scoring-wise if they're going to be competitive.
Korver missing again.
All right, all right.
Nashville trails by 16.
We're looking a little more lively here.
Really want to find that igniter
Wait, I should
here.
stop saying things.
Their
We're looking
offense
bad
is
here.
wound to a standstill.
The pass to Boss. Out of bounds. Take possession.
Arms McElbows.
A different look for Nashville. Z's checked in for Rainmaker.
Arms
Flash
McElbows
comes in for Magician.
is my
And it's
favorite
Tiny
player.
for Ball. And Cleveland
He
also
always
making a change.
does the best
Shumpert checked in
things.
for Smith. The Cavaliers leading by 16.
Oh,
Irving passes to LeBron.
why? This is such torture. Criken, thank you for that host, man.
And the dunk by James.
Blessings, my man.
Stop LeBron James when he starts
Welcome
off
to
like that. Might as
welcome
well
to
just
torture.
start jogging back the other way.
Welcome to hell.
Here's Flash. He's got 6.
Hey, thank you guys.
G, no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get
Oh.
lazy.
It's tipped.
All right, we can get a score on this possession, I believe. Oh. Yes! The run begins, baby.
And one area where they haven't struggled has been transition.
Yeah, they've had less success when they allow the defense
Bad
to get
streamer
set.
asked us to call you a good streamer. That guy's not a bad streamer. That guy's a good streamer as well.
Good job, man.
I'm getting a real break. Hey, thank you for that 14 months, man.
Yourself, man.
Welcome to hell.
There's a minute left in the first half of the game.
This is how sports is meant to be, my man.
Outside Irving.
These are the Brooklyn Freaks. The Brooklyn Nashville Freaks.
Three-point range, but they get it back. That one
all right.
And rims out.
Tiny's in the game. I've never been happier to see this tiny little fucker.
Here's Tiny. Pass to Boss. To the left side wing.
If Arms McElbows comes back in the game, oh my fucking god! It started so well, and now this is the worst game of basketball I've ever seen in my life.
Irving. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Irving's got 7 points for the quarter.
Irving, one of those guys.
I'm sorry, Witch. It has to stay though. It expresses how I feel perfectly. This is like reverse Space Jam though. If like you rooted for the Monstars, if the Monstars were just a couple of freaks trying to get by.
So as we conclude the first
fuck, man, we were up. We were up after the first quarter.
By 17.
Till Arms McElbows' reign of terror.
David.
Thanks a lot, Kyrie. What were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot.
He doesn't even care. He's out.
And now the 2K Sports halftime show.
Oh man.
And
how did that happen? I gotta look at the fucking box score
tonight and put the hammer down. They're obviously anxious to finish the series right here and now and not leave anything to chance with a Game 7. Kenny, your thoughts?
Arms grand betrayal. He threw the fucking game. He was the key to victory. All right, trampoline boys. Really, I don't have time for this. Let's see how fucking bad that was. Arms McElbows with 8 turnovers, all in the second quarter. He's minus 17. Why?
Back to the action of our broadcast here of Game 6. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we
Please.
saw in that first half
Man.
the entire repertoire on display.
Oh no, he's back in the game! Get out, dude! Please get out of here!
Rain Man is out there.
Leave, Arms! No!
Then it's G. And
no!
That's the group starting the second half.
This is torture. Is this another one of those invisible? Oh my god! Is this another one of the invisible wall turnovers? No, it's just the classic box turnover. Okay.
Outside Irving. The screen from Thompson.
That euphoria of the first quarter is just complete dread. Don't give it to. Okay, Arms, please control yourself.
That outside shot is simply not.
Not watching for the line that time.
Why are you doing this?
His team. I mean, he's continuing to just give the ball away.
Here's Thompson. No good.
Nice defense. Just don't give it to Arms.
Struggling coming out of the break, just 1 for 4.
Takes possession.
This is unprecedented. Oh my god. This is fucking crazy.
By 19. Irving kicks to Smith.
I've never seen anything like this.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played.
He's finding new, like, insane ways to turn the ball over.
Launches it. Yes, and it's Smith. The assist that time. 14 points for Kyrie Irving.
Okay.
Look at the rim. It doesn't matter.
The first dribble.
Whoa! Donation alert! Donation alert!
Holy shit!
Donation alert! Alert!
What the heck?
Donation.
Wow, I sure deserve all this money.
Huh. Oh my god.
Gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter.
What are you doing?
Well, you know Kevin Love is ready in catch and shoot.
It's a lot of dollars.
Beautifully done.
Timeout called, Nashville.
Timeout. Start it.
Thank you. By God. Just happened. Blowing my goddamn mind. Thank you so much. It soothes the pain that I'm feeling. I really appreciate that. Good Lord. Many blessings to you. I can't thank you enough. Whoa. It's Arms payoff money. It's from the bet Arms placed against this team. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's helped me get that plane. Let's see how close we are now. There's the plane. Flinny, thank you for helping me reach my goal. Alright. It's crazy. Alright, Arms is in the game. Fuck.
And so it's Nashville with it. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
You know, in most situations, coach is okay with him taking that shot, even if it doesn't go in.
Replacement? Yeah, I lost the first play.
Hey,
Smith.
Hey!
Using his post move to
Thank you for that 18 months, my man.
You know, we think J.R. Smith
Scoring
is
is...
but make no mistake, he has
What even happened there?
And Cleveland making a change.
I don't even know what it... How did he even do it? He's doing... It's invisible turnovers.
Person's checked in.
Oh.
Off the pick.
Do you remember how well he was doing at the beginning of the game, and we were all like, "Man, Arms is the best."
Out of bounds.
And now he's gonna set the NBA record for turnovers.
Here's Smith. He's got 10. Once again,
All right.
off the mark by Cleveland.
Don't pass it to Arms. Just don't give it to Arms, and we'll be okay. Just keep the ball away from Arms. Yes! We scored again.
First 3 points of the game.
Hey,
Hey, Goldibus. No.
Hit the showers. Go find yourself, man.
Arms is the sole purpose we're down this. I mean, the sole reason we're down this much.
Off the screen.
Oh god. Oh god.
Enough under that
Hey, he got a rebound.
Honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
He knows it. He just got locked into scoring mode and couldn't get out of it.
Here's Magician. He has 6.
He truly is a magician. I don't even know what's happening when he gets the ball.
Love kicks to
I've seen Arms do it a few times before this game, but now he does it every time he goes down the court.
Down low.
The fourth goaltending of the game. He doesn't care. He doesn't know.
You know, based on the response of the fans,
Oh
I
shit!
disagree with the officials on that one.
Flash is checked in for Nashville. Tiny comes in for Channing Fries checked in for Cleveland.
For those who weren't here before, he's been doing that all game. He just hits the ball no matter where it is.
Shumpert gets a wide open look.
Oh.
Will not go.
Nice tingles. Oh, Tiny's in the game. Thank God.
Tiny the pass to G. Nashville passing
Oh my
around.
God.
And now Love pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. That one falls.
Guys, just pure strength.
Well, our season's over.
Z's checked in for Nashville.
Eliminated in the conference finals. Not too bad.
Checked in for Nashville. They've gone
Nice.
since starting the second half.
Yeah, don't dunk it. That would be a little too extreme.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
A tiny dunk. We got that tiny alley-oop in the first game, which was pretty monumental.
Now the feed to Korver. Love outside.
We need those easy
Just 5 to
baskets.
shoot. He dishes it to Korver. Hands it from downtown.
Of course. Why not?
Korver's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today?
Yeah, I thought these guys would be like
coming off a pretty pass.
in last place, the worst team in their conference. But it turns out, I guess, when we simulate, they're one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference. Yeah, none of these problems were happening before, which is the craziest thing.
Saw it differently, and they call the goaltender.
But now, when they're under the most pressure,
152 left here in the third quarter.
they seem to forget all the tenets of basketball,
It's stolen by Corver.
all the rules. Before they would just lose because they were incapable of playing basketball. Now they just seem to violate the rules knowingly.
Jefferson's got 5 points so far.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball.
Okay,
inside.
we might have some trouble here.
That's an area
You see, he can't pick up the ball. I know that this resolves itself eventually, but okay, there we go. Yeah, there we go.
Here's Tiny. And there's the pass to Z, down low, and stolen by Fry.
Please do not laugh at him. This is a real problem.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
It's a sad life for this man.
First trip to the line.
He's blocked some shots before, which is amazing on its own.
Free throw good, Jefferson. Aussie's checked in for G. James checked in for Cleveland. He hits both from the stripe.
Oh man.
For Nashville, they've
Sometimes
gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And the
okay.
On the backcourt violation. He went over
all right.
And they've got
that's what I like to see. Good play.
To do if you continue to struggle offensively.
Felder's checked in for Richard Jefferson.
Solid.
And the Cavaliers with possession here.
If you watch this, if you pay to watch this for courtside seats, you're in danger when Arms McElbows is out there. Nice rebound. Missed it the first time, stuck with it.
Here's Tiny.
All right.
Pass to Z.
He's gonna shoot the three. He always does this. He thinks he's a three-point shooter. I don't think he understands like who he is, what his body is meant to do.
Here's LeBron. And another miss.
Lockdown defense on LeBron with no arms.
Tiny the pass to Flash.
I should play it. I should tell the guys to play the last quarter seriously. Better yet, I should play the last quarter. I should take control of the Freaks. But then again, we have a bet going, so never mind. I wouldn't be able to come back from 30 down anyway.
Here's Boss. No good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Cavaliers ahead, running away
These
with
fucking highlights.
And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter.
The bus driver told me that one time a kid stuck his head out the window and got his head knocked off by Arms McElbows. It's true. I can believe it. This would be incredible if they managed to turn it around. Let's see. Ideal lineup would be the Giant 2. Actually, no. There's no lineup that can make this happen. Who is that? Who even is number 34? I've never seen him before. Why are these guys in there? Or I guess they think this is garbage time, so they're putting in our worst players, but it's the last game of the season. So now we just have normal guys in here.
And a miss there on the triple.
I don't agree with this. I don't like this. You can't put normal men out here. It defeats the purpose entirely.
Moving it around. Now,
you see, there's 10 Freaks on the team, all of which are assigned minutes. But there are also 3 players to fulfill the minimum roster slots who are the actual worst-ranked players in NBA 2K17.
Here's Marble. The dish to Gutierrez. Harper kicks.
I think I have to... I know what I can do.
He feeds it to Gutierrez. Here's Harper.
I know what I can do. Just real quick. Okay, whatever. Alright. Oh, Giant 2 is injured. Let's put him in and see what happens. Oh, I can't. He broke his ankle. Let's put the Giant in. Let's put lunch meat in. Let's put Arms McElbows in. Might as well let him finish out the season and see what happens. And let's take ourselves back out.
Another miss by Harper. Cleveland's gone out.
Hopefully the game doesn't put him back in.
Times, in fact, 7 of 17. Pass to Felder. On the wing, Corver.
Don't worry, I put Arms in as a shooting guard, meaning he won't take the ball down court.
He has. It's one of those once in a while.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
At the next dead ball, they're going to be in the game.
And a rebound goes.
These guys are even worse than the Freaks because they're just normal sized and they're terrible at being normal sized.
Passes to Felder. They set the pick. And it's Corver in the corner.
Called a timeout.
Another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, I'm going to do this real quick. Don't worry.
Timeout, timeout.
Okay.
In a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Timeout called, Nashville.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside. And then also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Tighten up and
God damn it! They reversed my thing. Alright, that's it. I will not be trifled with. Wait, what was I doing? Oh yeah. Oh, lunch meat is the... Whatever, let's try that. Let's see what happens.
Up and up in the lane.
Alright. Let me see something. Coach settings. I don't think this will affect it actually, but whatever.
Better position, maybe even take some charges.
G's checked in.
We'll see what happens here.
Jefferson's checked in for the
if this goes wrong, I might have to just let him play it out.
He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing shots.
You know.
Okay.
Once you get out of rhythm, it's difficult to capture it. Now they've got to figure some things out.
This is going to be an interesting lineup. We'll see what happens. There he is, Arms McElbows with a basket.
Got the feed off the bounce, went straight up with it. Nice coordination between two teammates. Great feel.
Hey, nice. They're not trying to sub the guys out. I like that.
Pass to Felder.
Arms McElbows might be a better shooting guard. Oh.
Get the basket as they rule goaltending.
Since he can't bring the ball down court.
Caught it just barely on its way down.
Oh god, they're giving it to him to take the ball
For
down
Nashville,
court.
they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Baller passes to Z.
Nice, he made it.
Here's Rain Man.
He's gonna shoot. He's gonna shoot from 3.
Out to the right
he
wing.
always does it.
To the left wing. Here's Rain Man. Nice.
Yeah! He's going to finish the season strong.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Felder.
Hey, Alter! Yeah, man. Thank you.
Felder's got 7 points for the
Thank
quarter.
you for that. Why isn't Tube-Man taking it down court when I set the rotations? The game is rebelling against me. Nice. This is actually working. This team is actually performing.
And got the crowd buzzing.
Here's Liggins. There's the screen. Pass to Felder.
Come on, Tingles, play that deep.
With the teardrop, and it's good.
Damn.
Felder's got
He was all
9
over
points here in the second half.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different
Okay,
things
he
at
didn't
him,
turn it over.
but he's been unstoppable.
Nice. He's so swift. That guy's a hell of a player.
Right into the attempt with the sharp pass. It has to be crisp.
Hey man,
and
video
it has
games
to be on
suck.
time.
Here's Liggins.
I mean, why would NBA 2K17 replace the Nets with these guys? This is how it's sold in stores. What kind of sick joke is this?
5 up and 5 down for him so far.
This is a blowout.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
And you know he's
It's
not
weird
going
how
back down
no
anytime
like
soon. It doesn't matter if
this
they're
still
trailing
isn't as
or holding
bad
the lead
as
like
what
they
happened
are
to the
right now.
Celtics
He's
yesterday.
going
How is
to
that
keep
possible?
pouring it on.
How is it possible with the way my team has been performing that they're still doing better than the actual Celtics?
At the line for 2.
The first free
Beautiful.
throw is
Nice
good.
job.
Harper, he's checked in for Nashville. Tiny comes in for Ball.
Oh, God.
For the
They
Cavaliers.
brought a real guy
Johnson
in.
Comes in for Channing Frye. And Shumpert in there for DeAndre Liggins.
It's only one real guy though, okay?
We've
So
got
we're
148
it's not that
left in the
bad.
fourth quarter of this one. Screen by Jefferson. Here's the screen. Harper against Thompson.
All
Just 4 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here.
Get out of
It's going to be
here.
a 24-second shot clock violation.
Hell
They turn it
yeah.
over.
Yeah, you gotta buy no seed. Here we go.
And just not much more you can say.
Don't give it
guys.
to the,
It's
normal
the end
man.
of the line for
Ugh.
one team and a hard-fought,
Come on,
well-deserved
Tingles.
trip to the NBA Finals for the Cavaliers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout.
No,
on
boo.
tonight. This is a
That guy
quality
sucks.
man across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
He sucks.
Definitely never
Stop taking shots. You're not a part of this
They
team.
just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category. And a great team effort, but still, what an individual performance for Kyrie Irving. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys.
Yeah, Tiny. Go out strong. Let's hit some threes or something to end the season.
44 seconds left.
Just don't
in the
pass
fourth.
it to the real guy.
Tiny, the pass to Z.
God, of
A
course
three
he's gonna
ball.
shoot it and then miss. Yep.
Chris Anderson pulls it in. And here is Shumpert.
All right, so in one season, these freaks have managed to make the Eastern Conference Finals and take 2 games off the Cavs. I gotta think that's a pretty that's above expectations.
To go on the road
And we'll see how they develop next year.
In front of a hostile
It'll be
crowd,
interesting
they showed absolutely no fear.
to see who takes off and who falls
His last
behind.
game, you're really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, he really carried the momentum from the last game right to this one. He is rolling.
Oh,
Here's
I don't even
Feldman.
want to see the Cavs celebrate.
That's it. They've won the series.
It's disgusting. I can't imagine the giant raising that trophy high with those giant arms. We got to get to that point one day. It looked so good after the first quarter. God damn it. Don't show me the Clippers in the finals. I can't deal with that right now. Alright. Of course, the Cavs won. Alright. Simulate. Player retirement. Wow. Goodbye, Nazir Mohammed. Goodbye, Birdman. I'm going to override Pablo Prigione's retirement. I'm going to keep him playing. Same with Andre Miller. You have to keep playing. And Dirk, you can't retire. Paul Pierce, you can't retire either. Jason Terry, you can't. No, no. You guys are. No one's retiring. All right. No one's being. There's no one in the Hall of Fame because no one retired. No jersey retirements. League meetings. All right. The top 9 picks are done through the lotto. The remaining picks are done by record. Eliminate the shot clock. Eliminate the goaltending rule. Yes, that's perfect. Now the Giant is gonna dominate. I like this. This works well for our team. Players will not be eligible. Fuck that. This is perfect for the league. Alright, draft lottery. We're not even in here. Oh. Alright, skip the lottery. We've got the 22nd pick. Staff signing. I think we need a better coach. Alright, you're fired. Alright, we're gonna hire Greg Popovich to coach the Freaks. I'll give you anything you want, Greg. Here, 4 years. Assistant GM. Who's the worst guy you got? Wait, I can just sort this. Alright, this guy's great. CFO, I need the least business savvy guy you got. This guy's gonna be great. Head scout, is there anybody who just has never heard of scouting? Yeah, you're great. It's just Popovich and a bunch of fucking idiots. Yes, Greg Popovich is my coach. Why are these idiots moling? They're the worst guys in the business, and they're like, I don't know if I should take this job. Cool. Alright, let's skip the draft. No, I don't want my rookies. They're terrible. Kevin Durant, huh? I'm more interested in Kyle Wiltjer. Qualifying offers. I have none. I already have a team, right? And these guys, fuck all these guys. Those are the real boys. Alright, who's in free agency? Who's the worst player in this game? Paul Ramsey. Let's negotiate a contract. Paul Ramsey, I'm willing to give you a 1-year contract worth, let's see, he's going to be hard to get. Paul Ramsey, this he's pretty good. He's the worst player in the game. I think he deserves the biggest contract possible. Get Durant and put him on reserves. That's a good idea. We get Kevin Durant and give him no minutes. Alright, let's negotiate our contract with Kevin Durant. Actually, no. I can't do that. I don't want to do that because I don't want to tie up our money. Actually, no, I can't do that because I can just trade him when... Let's see if Kevin Durant would hypothetically sign with us. Here you go, Kevin. You're going to love playing for our team. Alright. Sorry, back to Paul Ramsey. 1 year. I'm paying all my guys. I have an insane amount of cap room, right? Because I'm paying all the freaks like $400,000 for 5 years. So I can afford to give the worst guy in the game like the highest contract possible. Considering he'll never see the court too. I'm just this guy's he's a locker room guy. He's the best in the locker room. So I'm gonna pay him the most I can pay him. 'Cause you need a good guy to hold it down. We call this guy the $20 million man, Paul Ramsey. He thinks he's going to play in Europe because he can't make the NBA, but then the Nets are going to offer him $20 million or more. All right, how about $22 million? Do you want this? Let's see. Oh, he hasn't accepted it yet. What the fuck is wrong with you? I don't know. Okay, cool. Yeah, he wants to sign. All right. Blake, I can afford to give you this, but I can't guarantee that you'll play at all. Gordon, I'd like you to. Oh, he signed with the Los Angeles Clippers. Okay. Gordon, actually, no, I don't want you. Player progression. Oh my God, everybody's on the up and up. God, look at Terra Raptor. He's an A+ 3-point shooter. Two-man can even shoot threes now. What the fuck, Paul Ramsey? You didn't get any better. You know what, Paul? I can't do it yet. Summer League. Who cares about Summer League? Get out of here. The fuck? Son of a bitch. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Okay, cool. All right, good. All right, we have a camp to give somebody. I think we're going to give untapped potential. Wait, let's look at the potential of these guys. They all have pretty high potential. Tardy Box is positioned to become the best player of all time. Lunchbeat is alright. Let's give Tingles some potential. Nice. Okay. Alright, next season. No, I have to sign some people. Free agents. Alright, I want the worst guys so that they never see the court. Hey, you. I'll give you a minimum contract. You too. You too. And here we go. The Nashville Mets. Let's see the preseason power rankings. Where do we rate? They have us at 22. They don't know, though. But I think that's it for me today. Sorry to that boring ending, but we'll see what happens. Oh, it was interesting. Interesting stream. I'll see you guys on Monday. Yeah. Yeah. Later, everybody. Thank you to Vlinny. That blew my goddamn mind. Until next time. I'll see you guys again. I'm not gonna play that song. I promise.
Cut my